Ndawu. Thobela Mzeka Ndawuwe Makosi. Yes, and greetings. Okay, I just logged in and okay, there you are. Thank you for your warm aura and insightful teachings. Is the Jersey spirit a virus? Because wow, the suffering is unbearable. I cannot deal. Yes, some days it feels like that. Some days it feels like that. Some days are really horrible. I can't lie to you. Some days it's just how it is, spirituality. We go through the ups and downs, but it's like we're going through the balancing of things. The positives are high up there, then the negatives come. Okay, when I'm saying negatives, I don't mean in a bad way, but like those days where you're like really, it's just too much. But anyway, it's just a way to balance everything. But you'll get there. You'll get there. You'll get there. You'll get there. We all go through those stages, sometimes, but you'll get there. Greetings, Ronati from Namibia. Yes, long time. I hope you're doing well as well. And Tobela Johanna. Okay, what's happening with my phone? Okay. Tobela Johanna and Tobela Elizabeth. Yes, Tobela. Lovely to see you too. Khanya, and bringing the light back to me as well. So we can start with good vibes. Yes, that's great, Ronati. So yes, gosh. Anyway, how are you guys? How's everything there? Okay. What do white beads usually mean? I'll come and explain beads to you, but I'll explain it with my own, the way they were given to me as well. Like they started me with white beads, then the green and black. Why am I saying green and black? Relax. Huh? Okay, so I'll come and do a video with the beads colors, okay? But I'll be doing it relating to my own beads, okay? So I'll talk about that, okay? Mine, they started me with white beads, so they started the white beads. So I can only tell you that for now. I can't say it means this because that would be like it's common for everyone. I'll talk about my own. I'll do a video for that. When was that? Okay. Johanna, please bear with me. I'll do a video with the beads, like the same way as I'll do with the cloth, because it's not a common thing. So I'll be basing the whole thing on my own journey, okay? With the beads and the cloth. Okay. Tawela Ruben, Tawela. Tawaza Dikuo. Tawaza Nkosi, Makosi Lindiwe, and Lesedi Morin. Yes. Oh, guys, it's good to see you, all of you here. It's good to see you. Yes. Okay. Yes. How are you guys? Before we start looking at everything, how are you? How are you actually feeling? Okay, I can tell that Mzega is feeling those things. Okay, he's okay. Mzega, are you a he or a she? I don't want to make assumptions here. So it's feeling the things. The suffering is unbearable. Sometimes it's like that, guys. It's like that. But remember, we are spiritual people. Sometimes the suffering is not even about what you're going through. Sometimes even the dreams, you just have a dream, right? That dream will wake you up feeling the feels and not the good ones. Like it will just mess up your whole day. One dream will just mess up your whole day. for the fact that it is a big, I mean, some dreams, they just come before you even think about interpreting them. They just come heavy for you. So we deal with these ups and downs. I'm talking about me, right? Some dreams, they really just mess up my day. So I can understand where you're coming from. And okay, where was I? Oh, Dipu. Oh, Ish, what does dreaming of soldiers mean? I dreamt a man told me to stand back in their fight, and they fought a spaceship. Okay, okay. I wouldn't know who comes with the soldiers in your dreams. For me, the army comes with the abalozi. Okay, remember that if you have, I don't know how far you are in your journey, and what was that? Dipuo. I don't know how far you are in your journey. When you have different ancestors, some ancestors, they'll use different things, others will use different things. Like you'll find that you have these ancestors appearing and then using the defense, because the army is about defense, right? Using the defense with, they come with that bit, like the defense kind of with that. So you'll be seeing soldiers and stuff like that, and your training will involve being around those. So depending on what those soldiers were fighting, were they fighting whatever they were fighting to protect you, or was there something that they wanted you to learn while you're there as an observer in your own dream? Because for me, my army dreams, even though there are other people fighting and I'm there, every movement I make, my people will be trying to make me understand the role that my role in that dream during the fight. Okay, if it is my anything coming with that, so I can't tell you what was happening here. Do you have different, if you know you've got gifts, do you have different gifts, as in you've got ancestors, you've got other water energy energy gifts and stuff like that, you've got gifts from other people like the Isithunywas. So when they are coming, they'll be trying to make it different for you. Whatever lesson that they're teaching you at that time, they'll take you to the army, as in your training will involve anything to do with the army. But it means whatever it is, when people are fighting something, it is for something else. So those people are fighting those. Why? Because this dream is just a small one. It's just a small thing. You're not telling me anything else that you're doing there, apart from they've told you to hold back, to go so that they can fight whatever that is coming. So it really depends with your gifts. It really depends, and how your ancestors as well communicate with you in those dreams. You understand? So if it was me, now I'm telling you about me, because remember, I want you to think about this dream in your own way, and then you can go back to your people and tell them how you understand it. If it was my dream and you explain it to me like that, I'm in the dream, I'm seeing people are fighting, and I'm being told to stay away from there. So I'll know that my people are trying to tell me that they are protecting me from something else. So I have to hold back there and let them deal with the situation. But this dream is not about that. I'm just trying to tell you about how I will look at it. But with me in dreams, there's always something that I'm thinking about, and the way I'm feeling as well when I'm talking to those people in those dreams, that will explain my dream while I'm in it. Okay, so if there's anything more you remember, they told you to stand back. What else happened after you've been told to stand back? What else happened? Okay. From South Africa. Yes, you guys are enjoying yourselves there. Oh, okay, thanks, Chagoza Ngozi. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, Dipo, if you want to add more to your dream, because don't just take what was only being said. Even you're thinking in that dream. It's very important, because when our ancestors are talking to us in those dreams, there'll be things that are happening. You'll be thinking about things when they're talking to you. Why am I being told to stand back? You understand? Why am I being told that? Why? Did they think something else? You'll be thinking like that in the dream. Because remember, this is a role. They want you to come out with that information, what you were thinking about and what was being said in those dreams, so that it will be easier for you when you're trying to put one and one together. Okay, but now since we're talking about defense, because remember it is the army, you know, the army is about what? They are defending what? Their territory, their country, okay, territory, whatever it is that they will be defending, right? So what is it about you that needed your people to be showing you that they come in that kind of way, the defense coming to help you, and you have to stand back so that the people who are good at defending whatever it is that they were defending there can do their work. But you stand aside, my child. What was it about? What is happening with you in your life? Dipu. Yes, Togoza, Leburan, okay, what's happening? Okay, Maurice is saying what? It's been long, so I was starting to be worried. Oh, we are here. Tobela, Angela, Tobela, Cecilia. Yeah, some people I haven't seen for some time. Angela, I think, as well, I haven't seen her for some time. Lewang, Tobos. Yes. So, guys, my day started really good. It started really good. Guys, let me tell you something while I'm waiting for you to talk to me. I was meant to be going on this the fasting things today. I told you guys that I think I've talked about this before. This thing is so difficult for me. I've done it before and very good. I was good, but this time I just wanted to go into this cleansing thing so that, just for my, to restart. Right? I thought I was going to be doing that so I can be in 7 days. Nice, fresh, good, everything good. 20 minutes ago, I just couldn't. I just started looking for things, looking for food around. This thing is hard, isn't it? You guys, I don't know how you do it. You guys need to share with me your secrets on how you do this fasting bit, the cleansing bit. I'm talking about just not the ones you're doing for the spiritual bit. This was just me doing it just to get myself back. Like when you feel like you are in a space, in that space that you can do things right. Things like that, you can do them. Anyway, I failed today. That was me there. I failed. Anyway, so what is happening, guys? What's happening with you? What's been happening in your spiritual journeys? And I got bitten as well. This place is good. Like what we have in South Africa, we have mosquitoes. This place is full of the midges. Midges are like small kind of things. They're like mosquitoes, but you can't hear them. They don't do the sound. They just bite you like that, Anyway, I'm dealing with that at the moment. So yes, that is just that. Okay. So what is happening with you guys? You've gone quiet. You've gone quiet, or is it my side? Excuse me. Okay, I've got a problem with connection. This place, the internet is not that good. I don't have good internet here. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Because this one is just horrible. Okay, we're doing. I have to use this live chat. Okay, I'm gonna have to come close because it's my phone. I need to quickly, guys, I need to get hubby's phone because I can't do this with my phone. Can I borrow your phone, please? My phone is not the internet. Did you go there? Thanks. Okay, I put just something else. Okay. All right, I'm in here. I'm in. Then how the hell do I come into this? Guys, is this working? All right. I dreamt. This is what? Maureen. All right. I dreamt of being at school in the class grade 10. What the hell? Okay, I've got a problem here. Sorry, guys. I need to get my glasses. Okay, grade 12, was student, including my daughter. The teacher was white. I was there, spiritual conservative. Okay, why is this coming off? Gosh. I need help from hubby here. Honey, please help. I can't even log into this.
Into what?
Your things.
Why?
I can't see my live charts.
I don't have the.
Why isn't it showing the live charts?
Maybe it doesn't have to do it.
No.
Are you logging with anyone? It has to be logged in. Right, it's logged in.
Yeah, I just want to be able to read my messages.
Well, let's get me out of here.
Okay, please do. Quick. Okay. Guys, while I'm still waiting to have hubby to look into the thing, the phone, because my most important phone is playing me today. The internet is really bad here, guys. It's really, really bad. So I didn't know that. You just have to give me a few seconds so I can see what I need to do. So I can be able to read your messages without having to do this. And the messages keeps on disappearing. Okay. I know you can hear me, but my problem is the messages. Just to get them stuck there, they are not. Okay. And the kids and teacher can't see. Okay. Okay. All right. Grade 12 was student. Guys, this is the thing. Was student, including my daughter. The teacher was what? Spiritual conserving. What do you think it is happening? Oh, when you couldn't be seen, because some dreams were about when you could see that the teachers and the kids they couldn't see you in that dream. My normal. Oh, we're back online. Aye, that's better. Shush. It's not inter- Okay. All right. Where was I? What is happening? How come I'm trying to read your messages and it's playing adverts on my thing this side. Uh, skip adverts. It's not even what I was trying to go into. All right, okay, got it. I got him at last. Ooh, this thing is just too much. Go back to it so that when it logs me out, I'm able to still talk about other things. Okay? Yeah, that's it. I'll keep on doing screenshots. I need to kanya again because yes, I need that. Okay, so I can think straight. All right, so it's logging me out. Let's go to screenshots and read your messages, guys. All right, guys, this is unbelievable. I love this place. The only thing that I don't love about it is the internet. The internet connection is just not good. Okay, so I was talking about Maureen. Maureen, do add more because your dream. Remember when we were in school as well, especially this kind of dream where you saying people you seeing people, and it's kind of feels like you're not being seen and stuff like that. What were you thinking about? What were you thinking about? Being in a place and you are not being seen. What were you thinking about? What were you thinking about while you were there? And how were you feeling about the whole thing as well? So I'll try again tomorrow. I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm not even going to try because it was so hard today. It was so hard. But I'm glad that I pushed it up to this time. But guys, it was not for spiritual matters. This was just for me. Okay. Olga, Tobela, Olga, lovely to see you too. Robert G, but we can hear you okay. We can see you properly. Oh, guys, thank you for not being impatient with me because it's like now I'm wearing my glasses and they're becoming steamy. So now I can take them off. Yeah, so yes, greetings, Yasha. Okay, you go. Okay. Olga saying Johanna, okay, where was it? Joanna, that's my mother's name, but greetings. Okay, all right, okay. All right, where was it? That's my mother, that's Olga, that's my mother's name, talking to Joanna. But greetings, I'm sure we are related somewhere along the line. Okay, okay. Hube Gogo, I was happy thinking I will see your hubby for the first time because I normally see the little one. Hubby is not even in that. He's not even interested in that. He's not interested in that. You know, I've been trying to get him to come and even, because as spiritual people, especially considering the different cultures as well, it would be nice to get his to hear him talk about how he thinks about the whole thing and everything. But he's not ready for that kind of thing. He's not ready. He's not ready. But I guess maybe at some stage, I'll do my tricks, and you'll probably see him here talking about spiritually. You see the ancestors and the mandaways. Just give it time. Just give it time. Maybe it will come. And and who was I? Where was I? Gosh, this one as well is another thing. Okay. Ronald, I'll reply. Oh, I'll replay the recording. I'm driving for now. It's time to knock off. Oh, thanks for being here, Ronald. Yes. Angela, Coco, for the ancestors to hide your gift from other healers. Okay, Angela's asking how is it possible for ancestors to hide your gift from other healers? They say I have to pass her and I do that, but I'm still not being connected. Is it that maybe I'm rushing the process or what? No, sometimes they have to do that. And it's nothing to do with the healer that you're going to. Sometimes actually you're talking about something that happened to me recently. So sometimes your ancestors will reveal whatever that they want to reveal. Okay, to me, let me just use me because of this is my experience, right? They'll reveal things that they think they need to reveal to me. Some information they will be revealing them to you when you're dealing with just them. That's how ancestors are like sometimes. They hold their cards close to their chest. It's nothing to do with the healer that you're going to know. It's just that they feel that at this time, this is what they want to reveal to you. But other things, they'll reveal them afterwards. Okay? Or sometimes you even go to a healer. You go to a healer, the healer sees only, like, let's say you come to me for consultation. Excuse me. And I just see, like, I see the mandawi spirits, water spirits. I see the other ones, one of your ancestors. I see other things that I have, other things or spirits that you are with, you've got on you. And I don't see other ones, they stay in the background. It is a normal thing. They do that because it depends who they want to reveal themselves to. You understand? It's a normal thing that happens in this spiritual, in spirituality. It's nothing serious, it's nothing big. It's just that at that time, that is what they want to reveal to that person. Okay? All right. Let's see. Okay. They say I have to pass her and I do. Okay. Okay. They say I have to pass her and I do that, but I'm still not being connected. Is it that maybe I'm rushing the process? Okay. And sometimes, right? Sometimes. So who says to you that you need to pass her? Is it the healer who's saying you need to pass her, or is it your ancestors are showing you that you need to pass her? What is happening? Because remember, sometimes, yes, sometimes you might not be, it might not be the right time for you to start, for them to start revealing things to you, for you to go into this journey properly, right? Sometimes there's that instances. But sometimes there are things that if they were to start with you, depending on your situation, if they were to start with you, it might mess up a lot of things as well. Because remember, once they start taking you on that journey, when you start going into like where you're going to be initiating properly, a lot of things are going to stop. So sometimes they will give you time so that one thing at a time you can get things sorted. When you're at that stage where they think now, even if you stop this, we stop our child from doing all things, right? Everything else, right? Then you'll be able to manage. You'll be able to manage. So let them lead you. Let them lead you. Don't rush it. Yes, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Because when they're ready, you'll know. You'll know. You'll know. You wouldn't need anyone to tell you anything else. When your ancestors are ready to take over, you will know it. Okay? Okay, where was I? Okay, what's the meaning of African spirituality? Is there... okay, I need to go back to a live session because I can't see anything anymore. Okay, all right. Okay, where was I? Oh, Ephraim. Tobela, what's the true meaning of African spirituality? Is there a goal? What does it mean to live well in the African spiritual context? Hey, if you're asking the wrong person. I don't know. I cannot say I know much about African spirituality. I sometimes I think I know as much as I do. Then something new comes in, it takes away everything that I know. So I have to, it's like I'm starting afresh again. So African spirituality, to be honest to you, I can't say. Um, it's like I sometimes feel like it cannot be tamed. Like you cannot say this is it, this is it. It is ever evolving. Depending on how things are. I think that's the way I look at it. And is there any goal? I think most of the time the reason why we are in this African spirituality, like for me, the way I think my people have come to me and what I see, how I'm working with them, is because they've got a lot of things that they're teaching us about who we are as people, how we should be living with each other as people. That's the African spirituality. How we should be looking after everything that is around us as people, the environment. How we should live harmoniously with everything that is living. That is how I look at African spirituality, using my own gift and why my people are with me. And sometimes we should, because of the way we are living, it is good to be guided, because there are certain things that we cannot see physically that our people can help look into them in a better way than we could do. And sometimes with what the knowledge that they've acquired while they were living, they are here to share with us so that we can have this continuation as people. Because without this knowledge that our people share with us, we won't be able to survive. You understand? When I'm saying we won't be able to survive, just think about it this way. If there was no spirituality, like African spirituality, like when I think about it, right? We won't know, a lot of things will be forgotten due to the way things keeps on coming into our presence as Africans, right? Let's look at Africa as a whole. All these things, we keep, people comes in, they change the way we live and stuff like that. So imagine if they take everything like they were doing, getting us to forget about who we are as people, our spirituality way, like being taken, like you can't be using this African spirituality and stuff like that, use other religions. Then we become people who don't know who they are, like with these new names. Because you remember, spirituality will always remember who we are, because we'll always be reminded. We'll always be told why we are doing certain things, why we're speaking the way we're speaking. There will be people coming back, like our ancestors, to remind us about those things. Those things are important for us to keep on, to have this continuation for our survival. You understand? If we didn't have that, let's just think about me as I am. I'm in Europe. I become like that kind Europeanized. I come from South Africa with all these European names. I come here, I kind of feel like I'm at home, because obviously things that were done like the same ways, almost similar to the way, because of colonization, were done. So I should start now be acting like it, like a European. Forget my ancestors are not there, they're not doing anything to me. I'm confused in the middle of nowhere. I do not know myself. I speak English every day. I can't even do anything. Now let's just strip my ancestors out, the spirituality of it, the African spirituality of it. What am I gonna be as a person? What am I gonna be? I'm gonna be like those people. Being taken, well, obviously I wasn't taken from my place, but someone who came out from that, no identity whatsoever, nothing whatsoever, no one reminding them of who they are. They totally forget. I have children, they totally even forget themselves that that's who they are. Their mother is like that. I start like who I'm like this, do you understand what I mean? So ancestors, when they come in, we talk about spirituality. I'm just trying and simplify it. Now, ancestors, when they come, they bring out all that memory. Remember, in your natural form, you are like this. Remember the languages that were spoken before. This is part of survival. Remember the rituals that were done before. Remember some medicines which were given to our people before. Remember the things we were doing to be able to hear others, to be able to sense, because sometimes we are too busy in this modern life, we can't even smell the rain when it's about to rain. Remember, we used to do these kind of things. Then we know when we look out there, cosmology now, when we look out there, we look at the sun, we look at the clouds, we look at these things. That means that these are your people telling you that. That is why African spirituality is there, for that reason, to make us remember and not forget that part of us. You understand? That part of us. Is it stopped as well again? Okay. Is there a goal? A goal is to make sure that they ensure that our ancestors, is to ensure that there's continuity even for the next generations, no matter whatever adversities that we go through, all those things that come through, things get changed and stuff like that. But then there'll still be a continuity. Some people will forget, but they'll come and be reminded of who they are. So then they remember, then they will keep that continuity of you being who you are. Because spirituality, forget about African, spirituality is about that, the indigenous way of remembering things about yourself as a person. So we use the spiritual thing so that we can open our senses to all other things, to our ancestors, spirits, and guides. I think that's what it's all about. What does it mean to live well in African spirituality? That one I don't know. How do you live well? You just have to. For me, my ancestors, they gave me the code of conduct that I should be following as a person. The way I'm supposed to live with others. The way I'm supposed to behave with person. It's not easy sometimes. It's difficult. That one is difficult. The way I'm supposed to conduct myself with other people. That is how they will be teaching you about how you're supposed to live, right? How to live well. So for me to do those things, it will ensure that I live very well. If I follow all the things that they are telling me that for me to live well, happy, is to do those things, and I follow everything, you will see I'll live well. But then if I don't do the things that they're asking me to do, because of as a person, a physical person like this, a human being with all the negative, the weaknesses, obviously you'll see sometimes we'll have things that don't go straight because of our weaknesses, isn't it? As living beings, as beings that in this vessel, this physical body, we'll always have these things. Spirituality is good for guidance, guys. Guidance to show us the moral code of things, how to live our lives and stuff like that. The way I'm repeating myself, isn't it? I'm repeating myself. The way we behave, right, is to follow some kind of principles so that we can live happily ever after as people. As people. Because as human beings, we forget. Not only do we forget, some circumstances, they make us forget that bit of ourselves. That is why to remember, it has to go spiritual. That's where you start hearing people talking to you. That's when they go spiritual on you, to make you remember. Anyway, I'm repeating myself. Guys, why is my phone not doing anything? I can see you guys are talking there, but I'm not getting anywhere. All right. Okay. It's all right. Okay. Please convey our gratitude to you for all the cups. Guys, why is my phone nothing is going on here? But then it is happening. What is happening with my phone today? Guys, without this phone working properly, I'm like one of those people without extra hand, you know? It's not a good analogy, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, now it's working. So please convey our, Cecilia saying, please convey our gratitude to him for all the cups of coffee he makes you while you're with us, and we respect his privacy. Thank you, Muhulu. I'll tell him he'll be happy to hear this. Ephraim, our ancestors' angels. Are all our ancestors good? Now that we're going, when we start talking about angels, we're going to compare. We are taking. Okay. From what I know, right? You're talking about angel as in you're comparing it with the biblical kind of things, right? I believe our ancestors are good. I believe that our ancestors are good. Yes, there will be some circumstances that will make our ancestors, some ancestors, not to function as they are supposed to function. Okay, there are some instances where they will not function how they are supposed to function because of some things might have happened. You know, like that's why sometimes you see people needs to femba. Femba will deal with that bit of things. Okay, we'll deal with that bit of things. But the angelic bit, yes, my ancestors are my angels. If we are talking Christian, my ancestors are my angels. And I cannot think of my ancestors any other way than being like that, if we were to use that kind of comparison. Okay, I can't think of them any other way. Are all my ancestors good? Yes, all mine are good. Do I have other ancestors that are not good? I haven't been introduced to those, or if they are there. This is something I'll have to ask my people. What happens if that's another thing, isn't it? I'll have to talk to my people about that one. I'll need guidance with that one. Okay. Dipali Sali Seidi, Tanya Kamagu. How do you deal with, guys, this thing is getting bigger. How do you deal with Isithunywa moving you from a monotheistic Christian belief to a polytheistic belief system? Hey, now you're using some terms now. It is a mixture of Bible, Egyptian gods, and African tribal gods. Oh, that's really interesting. That's really good. So what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that, Tando? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Considering me the way I was taught, how my ancestors taught me with this spirituality. They taught me I had to go to learn about the Native Americans. I had to learn about the monks. I had to learn about, there was something about the Egypt, the Sketis. I still need to know more, but that one is big information. I think they withheld some bit. You know, remember that sometimes when you're trying to find some things that they're asking you to look into some information, you don't find it. After a long time, it's revealed to you. So that bit, then I had to go and learn about the Muslim bit of things, like you know, there was a time when I was learning even about the alphabet, because they were showing me some Muslim alphabet and they were using Muslim names, so I had to go and learn a little bit about that. So you know, our African spirituality is not necessarily like you're gonna be in one, like be focused in one particular place. Sometimes even our ancestors, they can tell that we love different things, especially when it comes to Isithunywa. Isithunywa is more an open thing, right? Isithunywa is open. So with Isithunywa, you're not supposed to be, it's not supposed, in general, the way I look at Isithunywa, you're not supposed to be closed up. Isithunywa you're supposed to be universal, not closed up, universal, meaning that you taking everything, you looking at people with good eyes. people are behaving this way, their belief is like this, you open to it. You're trying to understand it more. Other people are like this, you open to it. You try to understand it more. Because it is Isithunywa, guys. It's not supposed to be closed. It's closed because of our beliefs. When we believe in something and we are hardcore, then we become closed. Isithunywa is not meant to be like that. It's supposed to be the it, where people are there and they are being exposed to different things and they are happy to learn different things, because it's like Isithunywa, like Mrumiwa, like a messenger. Who are you going to be a messenger to when you're close? You're a messenger so that you can open to the universe. That is what Isithunywa, the way I understand it, with the way my Isithunywa works as well. It is open. It's open. Okay, Angela, Togoza, I wish you can share some of those life principles. Okay, I'll share the code that my people they gave me. It's because I'm not actually following it properly, right? That's why I'm embarrassed to share something that I'm not actually following properly, like the way they said. As a healer, you're supposed to live like this. They gave it to me like the conduct of a healer. That was the beginning of it. I'm not talking about the Mandala Spirit's code of conduct. I'm talking about my ancestors. When they started with me, they gave me a code of conduct, how I'm supposed to conduct myself. But it's one of those things that you kind of feel like, hey, you are the teacher standing there in front of the class. You're telling the students, you should not be late to school. And there, as a teacher, the class has started 10 minutes after it has started. The student has been sitting down there waiting for the teacher. The teacher is just walking through the gate, the school gate. The teacher is as late as it can be. So it's one of those things. But I'll share with you. But it's difficult. It's hard. It's hard following this code. But as a healer, we do. We have our own strength and weaknesses. But I'll share how things are with me. I'm a person, right? Anyway, okay. Oh, I missed the Palisade. Gogo, I have met people on the street calling me Gogo, and one said my ancestors are very protective of me and want to work on me themselves, but they just tell me that I have a gift. Yeah, if they said you've got a gift, are your people confirming this information? Because remember, you'll be told by different people things like that. But are your people coming to you as well to confirm certain things like this? Because confirmation should be coming from your people. Yes, sometimes as healers we are sent to people. You're just there in the street enjoying your whatever it is that you're enjoying, the view, and then the next thing, you hear your heart beating because you're meeting someone, and then the next thing you're trying to organize yourself, you hear, nah, okay, there is my child. You need to tell my child this. You understand? It's not easy, but sometimes they do send people to you. But as well, you would have been seeing things. Your confirmation should be from your people, because the validation should always come from them. With ancestors, they might send different people to you to tell you one message, but as well, you would have been receiving the messages as well. But maybe you're ignoring them, so they'll keep on pushing people towards you to tell you the truth. But is it what is happening with you, Dipalis? Is it what is happening with you? Okay. No question. Oh, that's good. We look. You don't have to have a question. I just put a question there so that people feel free to talk, right? Because oh gosh, I told you guys, this thing, the internet, is giving me the heebie-jeebies. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies, like I'm here sitting down like that. That is the internet here. It's messing me up. Anyway, someone was asking me a question. I couldn't see it because this was reconnecting again. Okay. Okay, no question on listening. Okay, I got that. Please tell us more about Isithunywa. It's the same as Mprofita. Yeah, most people with Isithunywa, they will be prophets, isn't it? Is it okay? Yes, most people with Isithunywa is like it's like they've got these gifts of prophetizing, isn't it? Being able to tell people things about themselves, about those kind of things. Yes, Isithunywa is more like that. But I think I did mention what my Isithunywa is like, right? People came to me to tell me that they're gonna be talking to me and they do not want me to partner for them. This is how my Isithunywa came into, right? People, human beings, came to me. Oh, okay, we're talking about spiritual, right? To tell me that I've got this. These are people who are going to be giving me gifts, but then I do not have to partner for them, meaning that I do not have to do anything for them. That is I'm explaining my Isithunywa, the prophetic gifts. I do not need to do anything for them. They worked on my body differently from other people who worked on me. These ones were working totally different. They showed me how my gifts, how I'm gonna be able to work when they are with me using their gift, right? But then when they're coming to me now, when they're appearing to me in dreams, they do not appear as people from one particular place, but mine, they use what? Nigeria. So I know when I'm seeing the Nigerians or Nigeria in those dreams, I'm dealing with my prophetic gifts. That is how it works for me. The question was, is it the same? Yes. But how other people get to it is totally different. How it is revealed to you is different for everyone. Because remember, gifts are revealed differently to everyone. Gosh, I can't even look into this. Okay, I've got him. All right. All right. Where was I? It is amazing on how open Isithunywa is. It does require to study large volumes of work. Very true. And religious texts, yes. Do you pray to all the gods, Gogo? Yes. Praying, you mean as in yes. To all the gods. Do I pray to all the gods? It's a different name, isn't it? When I'm praying, like when I'm talking to my people, I've just used a different name. You've just confused me a little bit because I never tend to say prayer. When I'm praying, like you're praying, yes, I call all my ancestors, spirits, and guides, and call even the source, because Isithunywa is coming with the source, so I have to call the source as well. Yes, I do that. And I use the English word. I say, Tobela badimbayesu ewela bafiriani ndawuwe mandawe makhosi amakhulu abalozi Tobela hanya nzunza ridimelisa le ba usiphatlelo, the source. That's how I talk to my people. That is my prayer. It's like that. I've just given you my prayer. I've just prayed. Okay, where was I? Where is the thing? Okay. And when I'm working with people as well who prays, yes, they pray. They pray the way they pray. I do not have, when I'm seeing someone, okay, this is an interesting one actually. I think you might want to understand it as well. You see, this is how I deal. I'm an ancestral person. La vie. What they call it? Viva la ancestor. You know. But when I have clients, the clients come with whatever beliefs they have. They do. They come to my induba and they can practice their belief. They can do whatever they do. If they're coming and they're gonna be calling all the names that I haven't heard of, they are welcome to call all the names that they used to. Even me, I'll ask, what name did you call? You call that one, and yes, I'll write it down. And what else did you call? You call that one. Oh, welcome the people. That is how I work. I work like that. I'm open. I'm open. Okay? I'm open now. Okay, where was I again? Ephraim. Would you say Isithunywa is also sent to show people how to live in harmony with all things? Is Isithunywa sent to Africans in particular or to the whole world? I think it's everywhere. It's not only Africans with the spirituality, guys. Remember that. It's not only us with the spirituality. A lot of people have spirituality everywhere. I think there's spirituality everywhere. It's not only us Africans. It's just what we call it African spirituality because we've got other things that we're doing and we want to claim that bit of things, like some rituals we're doing and we want to claim them because like Africans, we do it like this way. Like Africans, we have names like this. Like Africans, we have this and that. But you might find that when you go to other places, other countries, the indigenous people there, when the way they talk to their people, you'll find that we've got something similar. Something very similar. So, it's everywhere. That is everywhere. That bit is everywhere. Isithunywa is everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. It's just people have different names for different things. Remember, it's different names. Even me, I didn't know about the word Isithunywa until I went into this spirituality. You understand? But all I knew about was the Baruma, things like that, the prophets. You understand? So people have different names for similar, same things, but we're just using different names, okay? Cecilia, Isithunywa can confuse you sometimes. I get lots of different symbols and hear things you never heard before. I've heard words like Andromeda, pigeons. Recently I dreamt of lots of stars. Yes. Yeah, some names, some of the names as well, you can't find them yet. That's why I'm saying that sometimes you get this, like there's a name that, big name. Actually, this is very interesting that you're saying that, Cecilia. When I came on YouTube, right, when I was starting this channel and stuff like that, there was something that I took a long time to find and really, really look for a name that I couldn't. I mean, I searched, there was some information like, like some information that is like hidden, like from the monasteries and stuff like that, like ancient Egyptian things that were being, rituals that were being performed with that kind of name, right? It was difficult to find that information. I mean, it took me a long time. Then all of a sudden I go on YouTube. Someone from YouTube just sharing something totally different, brought out something that I was looking for a long time. You understand? So some things we getting even this name because it's like they're just giving you a tip. Then someone is gonna come and add to that to make you understand everything. And then you add that to the other bit. It's like they're giving us a little bit and then they give someone something else. You and the person that you connect something, then for you it fills that bit. And for that other person, I guess, as well, it fills up that bit. So it's very interesting. These names, some names, they're too ancient for me to even... Because some names, like for me, I'm Sotho, right? When I hear names, I write them as in Sotho. And some names, they are not actually necessarily Sotho. And I'm trying to look to find them because obviously not many people that I talk to want to even deal with these kind of things. So I try to find it. And I'm writing it in Sotho, and the thing is not in Sotho, but I had it and had for me to memorize it the way it was said to me. I have to memorize it as in Sesotho, writing it down in Sesotho. Guys, this spirituality bit, we're learning as we go along. We are learning. But it's interesting, guys. It's an interesting journey. Okay. All right. Okay. Recently, I dreamt lots of stars. Yes, oh, I love that. I love the star dreams. Star dreams are very, very big. They are very big. And sometimes you don't get information. You'll be, well, I've been around stars. But then information doesn't come like then, and your people wouldn't give it to you. You know, your time will come when you're ready to receive that information. They will be telling you what that beat you saw a long time ago meant. That's how they work with me anyway. Okay. Just listen today. Okay, that's great. That's great. But remember, you don't only listen now. You keep us going as well. You keep us going. Okay. Cecilia had and had traveled to Vegas. Okay, what happened here? Did I miss something? Okay, lots of stars and had traveled to travel to where? Vega. Google being my friend, I find that it's all some galactic being. That's interesting. That's interesting, Cecilia. That's very interesting. Tagaza, Victor, I love your show. Oh, thank you, Victor. Thank you, Hodson. Buipelo, Tagaza. I once dreamt going to a hall like place and inside people were lined up viewing the body. Wait a minute. I once dreamt going to a hall like place and inside the people were lined up viewing the body. I remember seeing some members of a family friend who had passed on in real life a few weeks before. I figured it was a replay of his funeral and proceeded outside the building. Then the dream replayed again and I did the same thing again and I asked what was going on. Viewing the bodies as in the coffin was there, but I normally don't want to see deceased people in real life, hence why I walk through Togos. Okay, that is an important dream, Bipelo. And the reason why I'm saying it's important is dream repetition. Very, very important. Very, very important. When you see a dream being repeated, it is very important. Very important. That one, obviously, you said something you felt you couldn't look at that and stuff like that. And the second time you couldn't look at that because of your fear. It is very important. It is very important that you see what it is that they wanted you to see, or you deal with that bit of you that is scared of. Remember when, sometimes, I don't know if this is about your fears or what, but for the fact that it's repeating, it is very important that you deal with it. It's very important that you deal with it. You let them show you nicely. When I'm saying show you nicely, is that you let them take you to that body, if that's what it is, if it is the fear of looking at the dead body, to let you look at that dead body, not like go in there and look, but nicely to ease you in that so that you do that bit so that you can deal with that. Because dream repetition, guys, you do not want dream repetitions. You do not want that one. It is very important for your people that you deal with it. Okay? It's very important. It's very, very important, people. It's very important. That bit of you should deal with it. You should deal with it. Is it normal for someone with Isithunywa to dream of wearing amabhayi and being in trance? I always see myself as cool flying or wearing maroon. Okay, these are two things, isn't it? Okay, is it normal for someone with Isithunywa to dream of wearing amabhayi? Amabhayi mean like these ones or different colors? Yes. It really depends on how your people will come approach you, how they will come to you with Isithunywa, right? It's very Isithunywa, guys. It's tailor made for you to understand when your people are coming to you, when they are coming to activate your Isithunywa. They will use whatever that it is that you'll understand when they are showing you those things. So wearing amabhayi and being in a trance, yes, that means something is happening there. To be in a trance, that means something is actually happening. You understand? It's actually happening. Because remember, sometimes we think we're dreaming, but it's just your people, they're letting you see other things while you are in that mode, in a sleepy mode. I wish you guys can look in your dreams. When you're dreaming, you can try to understand when a dream is a dream, or when a dream is just you just being allowed to come in the house of dreams so that you can see certain things being performed. You need to be able to tell the difference with those two. Okay. Florence Ralocha, Kuku Ralocha. I dreamed of okay. I see myself at school flying or wearing maroon. Being at school flying. How, Bonnie? You seeing yourself at school flying? How? What kind of school is it if you're gonna be flying at school? It's not a flying. Flying how? I wanted to make a joke there, but I realized this one is serious. I cannot make a joke. Flying how? Like you mean you're up there looking down to see people in school, but there you are up there. When you're saying flying, you're watching from up there as an observer, looking down. And what are you? Remember, this flying bit, you need to understand, you're flying as your people want you to look at things from up there while you're there so that you can actually see things properly now. Or you're flying for other reasons. Or now because we're talking about two things, school and flying. And the first thing that came to it was like when you go to aeroplane, those flight schools where you're learning how to fly. But anyway, I know you don't mean it like that. Anyway, I just want to know what happened there. Guys, this is really bad. This is really bad internet. It's bad internet. Okay. But this is I can't believe my internet is messing me up like this today. Okay. All right, where was I? I'm on the thing. I don't want to hear. Thank you. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Bonnie, if you can add something more, especially the school one, the flying bit. Hey! I'll forget I'm online. I do not do that, but I do. Ralocha Kuku, I dreamt of driving going to church, and I was blocked by the river overflowing the Sisi. Okay.
I'm just going to try to kill you.
Wana! Jimmy!
What?
How can you talk like that? Close this door. Gosh, these people, they're not able today. Okay. Forget I'm on live, on a live thing, and start being myself proper. Deal with these kids. Anyway, after I had to walk, guys, I do not do anything like that. Okay, I don't do anything like that. But it's the school holidays, guys. You have to remember. Normally, when they go to school, I'll have like 5 hours break, and then dealing with them is easier. But when they are just there 24/7, guys, we're human beings. The ancestral code of conduct comes out of the way. Where was I? I had to walk. After I had to walk, and when I got to the mountain, I was sacred by ants and spiders on my legs, and I woke up. Oh, that's a big dream. That's a big dream. So what is happening with you, Florence? What is happening with you, as in, how far are you in your journey? You're driving to church, blocked by the river flowing. Okay. And I had to walk. And when I go to the mountain, I was so. So what is happening with you, Florence? What is happening in your journey? As in, I can't explain this one, but you're blocked by the water spirits. And what is happening with you on your journey? What's happening with you on your journey, Florence? What I'm saying that is that if it's water spirits, and then you end up being, the mountain, I was scared, but I was what? I hate something by ants and spiders. What happened to the spiders? What were they doing on your legs? We're talking about with water spirits here. We're talking about two different things. You're going to church, and then you're stopped by the water spirits, and what else? Okay, Gogo, I dreamt of running away from little human puppets. I even jumped out of the window. Nyasha, you need to stop running and deal with your people. And little human puppets. The only time that the puppets were ever used in the school, for me in the dream, my people they were taking me to school. I was in the class, being taught by a puppet. Anyway, it's something else. It's something else. This one is something else. But my people were trying to give to show me something. Remember, what is a puppet to you? What is a puppet to you? A reality now. We're taking it out of the dream we're taking it out of the dream into, because remember, sometimes our ancestors, they speak with us. Sometimes, remember, don't take ancestors serious, guys. Ancestors, they will use information with you because they want you to actually enjoy the journey as well. They will talk to you with things that they know you understand, and sometimes the way they're teaching us about things, they want you to relax and have fun, training as well. You understand? Gosh, this thing of me having to go up there. Okay. This is a different live session, guys, because having to read like this is not fun. Okay, I've jumped out of the window. You need to stop running, Nyasha. You need to stop running and face your people properly. What are you running? Why are you running anyway? Well, when we run, there's something not right. Why are you running from your people? And even using windows to jump out. I mean, seriously, you need to face these puppets. Talk to them in a puppet way. You know? When you're working with ancestors, guys, you need to remember not to be scared, right? Not to be scared and be worried about this journey. A lot of things, whatever you're facing in those dreams, you need to learn to stand for yourself in those dreams and actually deal with the things that are being shown to you and try and understand those things. Remember, some dreams you can set yourself to deal with these things in the dream, because there's no fun having to keep on running about things you don't understand. And because of there are certain, because remember this kind of dreams, they're showing you something is happening to you physically in your real life. Now they're taking you to the dream state to show you how it is like. You are running away from puppets. Someone give me a proper thing, a phone with. Okay, next time I'll know how to do. Okay, where was I? All right. Oh, the puppet one. So human puppets. As it, because human puppets as well can be like me using my English, someone who's been used by others is a puppet. But then is it like human puppet as in human puppet, people who are being used by others? But then you need to stop running. And jumping through windows, you do not want that in spirituality. You waking up feeling that your leg is feeling somehow because you were jumping windows at night in the middle of a dream. Anyway, that is just me being me. But you need to face whatever it is they're facing to try and understand why these people are there and chasing you. Well, because are they chasing you or you're just running? That's a different thing. Nyasha, what's happening with you? Dipalesa. Yes, Gogo, they've shown me beads and masila, and now of late my dreams come true more. I dreamt of an accident. It happened just as I saw it. It used to happen when I was young, but now it's worse. I'm scared. You need to ask your people to show you things so that they don't show you things and then they happen, so that you can stop it. Dipalesa. You do not want to see that one. It will depress you. If you see something and then it happens, that will be depression. It will be leading you to depression, because you remember we need to be shown things and then our people to help us do something, so that they don't need to keep on showing you like you see you've got this gift, you see you've got this gift, we're gonna show you this a week after something happens like what they show you in the dream. That will depress you, because as a normal person you'll be thinking, what could I have done to stop something? But that means they're still trying to show you something that you something about you. You understand? You need to start working then. TM, I've developed anxiety, like a fear of even going outside. All I want is be in quiet place, home, then my mind is calmer. Okay, TM, are you not enjoying yourself there at home? You made me feel bad about not being homesick. So anxiety. So sometimes I do not know what, is it something to do with you going on a spiritual journey and then you start having these kind of things where you don't want to be around people and stuff like that. I do not know if that is the case, but sometimes, yes, it can happen when you're going through like deep spiritual awakening, you know. It can happen like that, because you wouldn't want to be out there, because when you're out there, you're absorbing other people's energies, negative or positive. So you are more, gosh, I keep on having to do this. You are more open. So you wouldn't want to be around like that, because everything comes. So you want to protect yourself until you're dealt with by your people. You're ready to face the reality of things, the real life, So it can be like that sometimes. Okay. All right. Where was I? This fear is very crippling. Even drive to go to the store and my mom, I have to go outside. Hey. Hey. That one is different. Can't you? It's different, guys. Sometimes when we're going through this spirituality, I do not know if it has anything to do with that, because I do not know yet. But sometimes when you're going through this spiritual, when we are awakening, a lot of things like this will be like really you cannot deal with it's like you cannot deal with the outside world. You become like that. Sometimes, I'm not saying this is what is happening with you, but sometimes you become like that. Some of us are helped because when you're living with people and they can understand what you're going through, it is easy. You that bit of the reality of things you just don't face it until you're done. You understand? But then if you have to face the reality of things, then it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem. If I were to explain, if I were to share properly my how my things went, guys, I really didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to. It was even difficult, even with the children, with my own children, when I was going through this ancestral journey. At the early stages, I just wanted to be there by myself. But then I don't know if that is what is happening with you, okay? But I'm just trying to say to you that it's like that. It's like that sometimes, without actually. Where was I? It's like I need to put this phone close to me now. Why is the internet like this? Okay. All right. Where was I? Guys, it's so difficult doing what I'm doing here. I'm so used to this. Like, I'll just be like this and I'll talk to you. But now I have to go there and do this. The things keeps on disappearing. I have to keep on trying to get it. Okay. Okay. Guys, if I miss you, if I miss something you've said, please remind me, because what I'm doing here is different. It's not something I'm used to. I thought I would comment. I got up from a dream a few minutes ago. I woke up to a dream where someone asked me, what if I see a lion approaching me? And I will feel frightened. And I saw a zebra and a lion. I was astonished. I was just staring. And then, okay. And the scene changed to me welcoming a light lady, maybe colored or Nama. Is a tribe mixed with Dutch and Khoisan from Namibia. Okay, I told them, if you see me, you will recognize me. If you see, bring in everyone else. They told me that they are from church, and I told them that I'm a prophet. Okay. On another note, for interest sake, I dreamt I was having a nice fancy silver car, and on another occasion I'm writing exams, and then I became a teacher. And recently my students are writing exams. Wow. Okay. You're progressing very fast, Thelma. You're progressing very fast. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Okay. All right. Yes. Chagoza. Okay. Okay. Where was I? My family doesn't believe all this, and I feel trapped as I'm now learning to love my Africanness, and I learned that my sisters are dead. I was told to go to the river and show mulam or silver in the middle of an ocean. I just don't know how to go about it, and it's really scary for me. River and shown mulam. What is mulam or silver? Okay. Okay, where was I? Oh, the palace. Okay. In the middle of an ocean. Okay. All right. This is like an exercise. I'm doing exercise, scrolling like this. But it's not like, it's like a forced exercise I'm doing here. Okay, guys, don't look too close to my eyes, because I'm trying to read your messages and being too far is not helping you. Okay, so all right, Dipalisa, your family will come round to it. You need to show yourself. You need to be confident yourself. You understand? You need, like you're saying, you started to believe it. So once they see a confident you, the rest will follow, okay? And with the river as well, your people will be showing you. And if they want you to go to someone to help you with that, they will get you to go to someone to help you with that. And they will show you, they understand. You need to talk to them properly and express yourself properly. Like my people, you can see what is happening around me. These things are new to me, and I'm learning a lot. I respect you, and I trust that you give me all the guidance that you can give me, that you've been doing so far. And please bear with me and just ease on me, okay? Sometimes it's just about talking to them. And don't fake it. You cannot fake it with your people. They can tell a fake from far. I have developed, okay, I've read that one. I was scared by the ends on my legs. Okay. So Florence, you're talking about the water spirit dream as well. It will be difficult for me to make you understand what it might mean about the ends. Is it something that you fear? Because if it is me, my people, the way they use other things, they use things that I consciously am scared. I consciously am scared of. I'm not saying that it means that with yours. So they'll use my fears to get their message as well. Sometimes they do that. The culprits. I sometimes forget myself. Like using things that we of to make us even nervous in those dreams, like seriously scare us in those dreams, because they're trying to give us a message, right? So they will use all the tricks to get your attention. So I hope they got your attention. You should not be fearful. You need to find out, do you know what water spirits you're carrying? The one that is stopping you from going to church? Do you know the water spirits? The one that is blocking the road? Okay. That you end up being sent to the mountain. Okay. Thank you, Gogo. I had two dreams last week that scared me. Welcome to the jungle. Last week, the first one, I was chased by snakes. There were snakes all over, and I was having a broomstick. I was jumping, and I will hang in the air. Oh dear. There's no need to be afraid of this. Snakes cannot harm you. The snakes cannot harm you. And snakes cannot harm you. And as well, if you're the first one, I was chased by snakes. And there's snakes all over. Guys, have you in real life, have you seen snakes chasing someone? In real life, snakes. Just a snake there, like they're chasing you. And how far will the snake chase you up to? Now we want to understand our people. Why will your people use snake to chase? Snakes chase, okay, you might be in its path, and then it will chase you to get you away, and then it withdraws, right? But these snakes, how were they chasing? Did they chase you to get, how far did they chase you? Because now we need to understand why you're running, because it's not about snakes, it's about the runner. Ronity. Let's talk about the runner, the marathon runner. So what happened to you? Why are you running from your people? Okay. Second one, dream. I saw two blind people chasing me. Then I went to hide myself next to my mother's house. Imagine two blind people chasing, blind as they are, chasing someone who can see, but they're blind and they're chasing. When they located me, came to me, I was really scared, and I woke up. I woke up, and all day I was, I woke up, okay, all day I was scared. Ronti, what is happening with you? What is happening with you? Now, snakes, we know a snake wouldn't chase someone. It will chase you to leave its territory, right? Because it's feeling threatened. But for the snakes to come chasing you, now we're talking about something spiritual. But then we need to talk about the runner. Why is the runner running? Why are you running from your people? Now, the two blind people, okay, they will be sensing you because it's ancestors, right? They're ancestors, but they're trying to show you that you're even running away from two blind people. People who need you to help them see, you're running away from them. When I'm saying to help them see, I'm just trying to for you to try and understand your people, how they're talking to you, because they're going to be talking to you like that all the time. Just think about it as in normal terms. You, a seeing person, being chased by two visual impaired people, and they even find you. You see, they find you. Okay. They even locate you. Okay, obviously they can sense, and if they're blind, they will use other senses to find you. But just think about it as in real terms, okay? Think about it like that. You need to start facing your people. Stop running. I'm interested in spiritual things. I want to learn and know more. And know more about me as an African. Good. Now we've got you. You are really interested. Roland, you go back to your people. My people. I don't know how you talk to them, right? If you pray or you talk, like I do this because that's how I talk, right? My people, I was being chased by snakes. It is not a normal thing. I was being chased by two blind people. It's still not a normal thing. Why are these things happening to me? I want to stop running. I want to stop running. I'm here, ready to hear you out, if that's what you want to hear them out. Because they're showing you what is happening to you physically in the dream. You're physically running, even though you might not see yourself actually doing the job. But they'll show it to you in the dream that that's where you are. You're running away from us, but pretending as if you're not. But we'll still find you. You need to talk to them. Talk to them properly. You need them to hear you out. The way you're saying that you're not a spiritual person, let them know that you are not a spiritual person, but you're interested in spiritual things. You want to learn more and know more about you as an African. You want them to teach you properly, and they should stop chasing you. Don't want people running around. You skip my text above, okay. Oh, did I? And I was having a broomstick, I was jumping, and I will hang in the air. I didn't see that. You were running, okay, you hang in the air. Okay, all right. You need to go on the floor, and stop running from the snakes. Talk to them properly. These snakes, we don't deal with things like that. Okay, I'm starting. I was scared. Oh, okay, I got that. I'm starting to see flashlights of visions. Oh, that's really interesting, Thelma. You're going for, like I said, you're really going really fast. You're going fast from. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't see my people to flashes. Hey, we hear things. Even now, I'm being told I'm skipping text because Thelma is out there seeing visions now. You need to start working. Oh, no, I shouldn't tell you that. Your people should start encouraging you. Okay. Where was I? Victor. Did I miss someone? Victor. Togoza, Togoza. I always dream being in a boat around the sea, but it doesn't feel scary, or being in an aeroplane. What could that be, Gog? Being in a boat, doing what? You always dreaming being in the boat. What are you doing in the boat? Where are you going? Because being in a boat, you must be going somewhere. It's like being is a transport, isn't it? Where are you going? Where are you going? Do you understand why you're there? And is there any changes that are happening to you when you see yourself in that boat? Because there must be things happening while you're in it. Because if you are always, that means it is your setting. They will use that for your setting to teach you something about you. I don't know if they're teaching about yourself, you, or something. What is happening when you're in that boat, so we can understand you? Guys, Don't be impatient with me. I'm not impatient. This is my day to talk to you. Okay. Where was I? Gosh. This is really something else, guys. Okay. All right. Where was I? Okay. You know, I miss a lot. All right. I'm now using my. Sorry about that, guys. I'm now using my phone internet, which I don't think is gonna take me long because I've overused it. Because this place is something else. Okay, I should not complain. I'm enjoying it here. Okay, I was saying hello to Sierra. Where was I? Okay, there I got Yasham. Okay. Okay, Nyasha, I got this dream. I even saw a woman with a Freemason symbol, one eye. She wanted to talk with me, but I was running. You need to stop running, Yasha. You're running a lot in this dream. You need to stop running. You need to face your people. You need to stop running. You really need to. Because, guys, running means running. It means you're running. It means you're running, guys. We should not lie to each other and say you're running because you wanted to be fit. Guys, it means you're physically running from your people. Spiritual. It just means that. And by running, I don't mean like you're saying to them like I did, I'm not going to deal with you. No. There are things that you are not doing with your people. In a way, they are showing you like you are running away from dealing with things. Okay? We have to be honest. You're running. Today I'm standing up. I'm here for the ancestors, guys. I'm going to tell you the truth. You're running. Forget about who's chasing you. You are running. We need to be honest with each other. Where was I? Okay. All right. I'm not a spiritual person. Togoza Goga, I always dream being in. Oh, I read that one. Let me explain. That is Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie was talking about. I always dream. Okay. I see ladies wearing amabhayi dancing sangoma ceremonies at school. They speak a language I don't know. You'll understand it as you go on. But when I consult, I'm told I only have Isithunywa, so it is confusing. Bonnie, it could be that the person who you consult with, your people don't appear to them. Also, I see myself in class with Chinese and Indians. When I fly, I get to see things from the top. Okay. Chinese and Indians. I do not know. I do not know. You're in school learning with the Chinese and Indians. All right. Your people they will reveal themselves to you properly. Okay? What are you learning while you're in that school? Yes, because like when you fly, obviously your people, they want you to see things properly. You understand? They want you to see things properly. Maybe you're not seeing things when you're there. So they have to put you up there so you can look properly and see the whole scheme of things. Okay? But now, if I'm going to be talking about different people that we see in dreams, guys, for me, I'm using my experiences here. For me, different ancestors, different spirits, they use different people, different nationalities for each different gifts. Even the people that I help, there are people, they will use different nationality people for different kind of gifts, like to show you that you've got these gifts, this gifts, and that gifts. Okay? I cannot say yours, it means that, I cannot say that yours, when you see these people, it means these ones. I'll be wrong there, but I'm thinking it. But I'm not going to say it because it will be bad for me to do that. But let me tell you about mine. When I see Indians, it means I'm dealing with the Mandawi spirits. When I'm seeing the others, I'm dealing with the others, these kind of spirits. When I'm seeing these other nationalities, I'm dealing with these other spirits. When I'm dealing with these things, I'm dealing with my ancestors. When I'm dealing with this, so it's different spirits for different people, but I'm not saying yours it means that one. I'm just making you aware that for some people it's like that, okay? Okay, where was I? All right. Okay, also okay. Oh, body was a question for you, Google. How do you balance having Isithunywa with being a traditional healer? It's normal. It's just a normal thing. They work differently for different people. So they give themselves, they give each other times. Like if I'm dealing with someone who there are people they need they need traditional healer, my traditional healer guide will come out. If I'm dealing with people who is just the Mandawi spirits, they want to help the person, the Mandawi spirits will come out. If I'm dealing with people with the Makosi spirits want to deal with that person, the Makosi will come out. If I'm dealing with someone who wants to use Isithunywa, the Isithunywa people will come out. That's how I work. I don't know about Inzunza yet. Okay. And with my ancestors, remember, it's not only, I don't have my gifts, it's not only throwing bones, there are other things. So it depends. They are tailor-made for different people. So they give themselves chance. They'll be here like with me, all of them, but then one will come out for that specific person that I'm dealing with. Okay, that's how it works. Where was I? Gosh, this thing is different, guys. You need to bear with me with what I'm doing here. I'm actually at the gym with this. Okay, so go. All right. Sorgogo Molamu is a walking stick or those silver things that are carried by priest. Oh, okay. All right. So the palace I was talking about what? Okay. My family. Okay. Okay. Learning about my African and I learned that my ancestors are bad. I was told to go to the river and shown. Okay, the silver stick. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. I get you. I get you. Dipalesa, carried by priest. Okay. Remember, some of our dreams, they get in. You get to see people in the water being baptized, priest, baptism kind of thing. They use the symbol that you'll understand that something is happening to you. Okay, if it is anything to do with man. Remember, I'm sharing my experiences here. So some things I use because even me, I had that the frame of reference that I was using when my ancestors were coming. They had to keep on using things that I'll understand better in dreams, faster, without having to go and talk about African things, deal with things. It's only when I was opening properly to them, they started to dealing with me accordingly, properly. Okay, all right, where was I? All right. Did I miss someone? I dream a lot about school, and I don't know what this dream is. What is happening at school? School, you're learning, isn't it? What is happening there? Sierra, Tobela, I have dreams of huge numbers in neon colors. The most recent dream I recall was 3 nights ago. The numbers was 84. Can you tell me what you think it means? Sometimes I wouldn't know that what it means to you. If for me, if someone is coming to me and they're given a code, they'll be given codes in numbers like that. Even me, I'll be given codes in numbers like that. But sometimes you're being given codes because it depends on what you know about spiritual numbers. You go and find out the number, what it means. It will have a meaning to you. When you look at spiritual numbers, you look at 84 means this spiritual. Maybe your people might be trying at that time to try to get you to give you that kind of message. Okay, the spiritual message with that numbers. You know, I'm talking about the numbers that everyone knows, like spiritual numbers that you can even get a book with all the numbers, spiritual numbers, right? For me, it depends twice. Sometimes it's like that one I'm talking about. Please. Yes, don't say anything. Is that number where you just have to look at spiritual numbers because people want to get your message? Maybe sometimes it's a comforting message with what you're going through. Sometimes it's a number that is a code given to one person to go to another healer. So you get a code. Healer gets a code, you get a code. In numbers, sometimes like that. So I don't know what yours mean. I'm just giving you an example of how numbers sometimes work. What was I? Gosh, what was I? Oh, okay, the numbering thing. Can you tell me? Okay, all right. Body question. Okay, I've heard about that. How do you work with? I answer that one, right? Thelma, how do you work with more than one gift? Answer that one. Olga, I did Ayushka. My father came out very strongly, basically claiming me as his own. However, this is a problem as now I'm questioning the paternity of my father, who is currently with my mother. They will tell you. They will tell you. Remember, sometimes with our people, guys, what I'm saying with our people, sometimes our parents, they don't tell us everything. I'm not saying that's what is happening with you. I'm just saying that you need to remember that bit, that our people, for our own good, sometimes it doesn't do us good knowing at that time, knowing the truth of things, right? Guys, I told you I'm exercising today. This thing of leaning forward, sometimes they don't tell us the truth. And it's so hard, especially when you're going on this journey, guys. I really don't. This is what I'm dealing with, and I hate it. When you're going on this journey, you get people that you don't understand. You thought something else. You get other people telling you something different. Because of what? The secrecy. People are not being straightforward, I guess, for a reason. So when you start getting people that you don't know, you start seeing animals that you don't understand, and people are appearing to you and telling you names that you don't even know they exist, only to find out, even when you go back to the people that are supposed to have the information, you go to talk to them, they still are holding on information. They are not telling you, they're not forthcoming with information. Sometimes you just need to go back to those people and just talk to them nicely. They will explain it to you. Sometimes our parents wouldn't tell us the truth for a reason. It's a very good it's a good reason, I guess. But when you're dealing with ancestors, unfortunately, things are going to be revealed that sometimes are uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. When I'm saying that, I mean uncomfortable. So you don't need. Who was I replying to? Olga. Okay. However, we have never had a relationship. So how does one go about dealing with such a thing? Do you want to have a relationship with him, or you'll know? Ask your people to guide you in this. Ask your people. When I'm saying your people, your ancestors, to guide you if this is the right thing for you to do. Okay? It's the right thing for you to do. It's not an easy thing, that one, but ask them for guidance. They'll be able to help you with that, so that when you're getting advice from your people, it will be easy, because they will be looking at everywhere, all the sides, and then they will put one and one together, and then they'll realize, okay, if you go this way, it will be good, it will benefit you. If you go the other way, it might be temporarily good for you, but in the long term, it might not be good, because a lot of things now are going to not be right. But they'll be able to guide you. If he was able to come through to you, that means you are ready to deal with whatever new information that is coming your way. You'll deal with it, Olga. You'll deal with it. Sometimes this will help us, because it will show us why some things were not the way that we wanted them to go, because of situations like this that we didn't know about. It probably was stopping other things. You understand? You'll understand when you go on this journey. You realize that certain things were happening for other reasons that were unknown to you. You understand? So when you understand yourself better, by knowing yourself, your identity like that, it will be easy. It will make the journey easy. So you'll know how to deal with it. Don't worry too much. You'll deal with it. Your people will help you. Ronity, just short distance. Is that the snakes? Ah, okay. If I'm a prophet and a medium, more and more than one ancestor. One ancestor wants you to paddle at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. and at 6 a.m. Why is he running away from himself? What do you mean, Thelma? Ancestors want you to paddle at 12 a.m., 3 a.m. and at 6 a.m. You need to talk to your ancestors. It's not possible on the long run, on the long term. It is not possible, that one. Paddling at 12 a.m., paddling at 3 a.m. and paddling at 6 a.m. How? How is it going to be possible for you, that one? Anyway, I don't know. You'll probably be able to deal with that. But this is where I'll talk to my ancestors and sit them down. And okay, me and snakes, we are not good friends. Okay. Look, snakes, look, we are afraid of snakes for a reason that some of us, we don't even know. Right? But now we know why we are afraid of snakes. Now they are coming in full force. Now we understand that being afraid of snake was not about the snake biting you. Being afraid of snake was not about the snake doing any harm to you. It was in our genes. We knew something that no one could tell us. We just knew something. Anyway, but even the other things came with something to scare us about snakes. The other religions. Okay, I shouldn't say that. Hey. My people want me about that. I should stop doing that. But how do I get to be myself as well? Why is he running away from? Okay. All right. Where was I? Hi Gogo. What does dreaming of someone who's alive, dead mean? I don't understand. Can you elaborate on that one? Gogo, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. So Gogo, I was half awake and an out of body experience. I felt like someone was touching my body. Enzo Togoza, touching your body how? Touching your body how? Touching your body how? Touching body is a normal thing, but touching it how? Nyasha, Gogo, how can some of us, we want, when we're in that out of body kind of experience, we really want to be touched. Whew, gosh, sometimes I forget myself. All right. Touching it how, Enzo? Gogo, how can stop running? Okay, how can we stop running? Sometimes I just see myself. I'm sorry, Yasha. What are you saying? It's not a relay, is it? Oh my gosh, I need to be serious now. I need to be serious, guys. Guys, at this time, for me, after one hour, I'm already being myself. And when you're talking about other things, obviously, you're going to make me laugh too much. And I'm going to start forgetting myself as well. That I'm supposed to take everything. Guys, I'm sorry. This is how I am. If you're going to be making me laugh about things, you're reminding me of other things. What am I going to do? Nyasha, what do you mean you automatically start running? It's a serious problem, that one. It's a serious problem. Gogo, please save this live video. I have to attend to. Yeah. Yes, I'll save it. Muthi Singapila. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So you're seeing someone. So how are they showing them to you? How are they showing them to you? Are you seeing it as in? Are you seeing it as in? Hey, that one it needs serious because How did the dream start and how did the dream end when you saw that person, the person who's still alive dead? Is this something new to you? Hey, guys, you're gonna be getting me steamed up with these glasses with your automatically running stuff. Okay, and this phone is still not working. That means I have to go here. Okay. So you see someone who is alive, but you see them dead. Or you received a phone call in the dream. You seen the phone call in the dream. Ah, gosh, that's serious, isn't it? You need to ask your people what they need you to do. You need to ask them what they need you to do. How can you help that person? How can you help that person? Okay? Did they show you how they die or something? Or they just show it to you like they just tell you someone is dead? You understand? But sometimes this phone calls like that one. Sometimes when ancestors are testing you, when they before they come to talk to you, they tend to call you. Before ancestors talk to you, before they come to talk to you sometimes, right? I told you that sometimes they talk to you in dreams, right? But sometimes they make phone calls in dreams, right? Then they give you information, right? But then if you haven't been, if they sometimes when they want to get your attention properly, they will shock you. They will give you the shock horror shows. The point is that they got hold of you. That means you can be reached by phone. Remember these ancestral things, we're talking about ancestors. You can be reached. That means you can hear information as you're supposed to hear it. Oh, Nyasha, thank you so much. Hey. Tolen, thank you. Yes, so they'll send you they'll make a phone call for you, right? They'll make a phone call and you receive the things. Remember on the phone, you can hear. So that means your ancestors can talk to you. That means when they are ready to come and talk to you, if you're able to hear them on the phone, you'll be able to hear them when they're talking to you. Sometimes that is the reason they do the phone calls. I'm not saying this is what is happening with you. I'm saying that kindly help me reach 1K subscribers. You will reach it. So sometimes when they do that, they will come to you. They will come to you. Okay. Maureen, what was it? How does one get in contact with you? Maureen, remember before you get in contact with me, what we do is what? We ask our ancestors for permission. 3 days straight. You want to come to me and why you want to come to me. And after that, they will give you information, then you come back to me. Okay. Roneti, can you share your WhatsApp number or email? Roneti as well, remember, I can call you on Tuesday. Remember Tuesdays. Tuesdays, guys, I can give you the time, right? But I cannot do it if you don't talk to your people. You need to talk to your people. If you want to talk to me, right? Talk to your people for 3 days straight. My people, look into look into her. Give me permission if you can, so that I can go and talk to her about these issues that I'm dealing with. I do not want to belittle you, my people. I trust you. I trust your guidance. Everything. It's just that my issues are here. I need this kind of thing. I need advice with this. For 3 days, you do that. They will be giving you dreams. If they don't give you dreams, it is okay. It is normal. Don't worry about it. It's just that they don't think I can help you at this stage. If they give you dreams, maybe they might even give you dreams. They show people chasing me. they can show, they are just showing that this one is a runner. We don't want that one. So that is what it is. Please ask for permission first. Once you get the go ahead from your people, they will come as in dreams, in dream format. In those dreams, the dreams will be up to date. They'll give me all the information that I need to do to help you. I'm not talking about consultation, to talk to you, to advise you on anything. So it will be easy, not me being the blind person advising the blind. So it will be easy for us to be coming together. Your people are happy with mine, and my people are happy to help yours. So when we are talking normally, just, hi, how's everything in Namibia? Our people are connecting nicely. Okay? Make sure you do that. Please don't email me without doing that. Where was I? And you will talk to me. You will talk to me. I'll freely talk to you as well. Yeah, I'll call you. Gogo, I've got 3 minutes. Gogo, it's not free, isn't it? I'll pay for them. Gogo, I was supposed to activate my gift, but my guides told me the water will take for a few days. I decided not to do it. Should I risk it? I was supposed to activate my gift, but my guides told me the water will take for a few days. I decided not to. Sometimes in the ancestors, days is not what you're thinking. Sometimes the language that they use, it depends what you think, because they use some kind of terminology, ancestors, the way they talk to us, right? Sometimes they might say it's going to take days, meaning that it is not something to be rushed. It's something that you should go there, not expecting to go there and things are going to be done as you expect it. You're going to go there because remember, we're modern people now. We want to get somewhere for 2 hours, we are out. No, they just want to prepare you that expect what? The unknown. And if you never ask them to lead you to someone who can help you with that. Let's say Towel. I cannot answer that one. Let's say Janet. What does it mean seeing a horse with wings, not in a dream, but as a vision in the waking state? Is a spiritual animal passing through to signal something? I really love and appreciate your teaching and always looking forward to them. I receive. Kimotwa I receive. So what does it symbolize for you? Obviously it is a sacred animal, yes. But what does it symbolize for you? Because if it's got wings, that means it can fly, isn't it? Just remember something else. You need to go back to your people. I don't know what it means, this one, but it is important if it came as a vision. So you need to tell your people you've seen it. You've seen it. Because if it's a horse with wings, it means that it's of land, and whoever is bringing that, whoever is coming as that kind of horse is of land and air. So we are talking about 2 animals in one. The bird's feathers as a bird that can fly, and we're talking about land animal. So this is a big one. So I don't know what it means. I wouldn't know what it means. You need to go back to your people and ask, who is this one? Who's bringing me this? Ayanda Togoza Gogo, what does it mean to dream of me praying for people one after the other? With the aim of healing them. You're praying for them, right? That means that is what you're going to be doing. They're just showing you how you're going to be acting up in your role as a healer, right? Some dreams we are role playing. They're showing you how you're going to be working as well, right? Togoza Gogo, what does it mean to dream of having sex with one's parent? Ooh, that's a big one. It's incense, isn't it? So, when you were doing that, remember that this kind of dreams when it comes to sex, because now we're gonna be thinking, are you ready to answer be honest to answer this one? It is a dream, it's not a real thing, right? So what is it that your people were showing you? What happened before you saw yourself doing that? It's not a normal thing, isn't it, in real life? So what happened before you were shown that? And remember, sex dreams, they mean something totally different from what you're thinking about physical. What were you thinking when that was happening to you? What was happening with you? Is it Kalani or Selani? What was happening to you? What I mean is that what were you thinking in that? How did the dream start and end up with you doing that? And what were you thinking in the process when that was happening with you? Because now this one is about that one. I'm gonna have to go into you because it is nothing to do with. It's something to do with something that is not to the norm. It is not normal. You are being shown something in the dream. But since I do not want to go deeper into this one, I need to understand you. What were you thinking about when that thing was happening? When sex was happening? Gosh, this doesn't sound right, doesn't it? What were you thinking? Guys, with sex dreams, you have to be honest. There's no way I can answer you without you being honest with me. With sex dreams, that one, you cannot even, that one, it is nothing to do with the parent. It is to do with you. But then they're showing you something that is not normal, right? I want to know about you, what happened to cause that, to see yourself in that way, so that we'll understand what your people wanted you to look at. Because there's no way with this one. How did you start? How did you start with, what I'm saying is that how did the dream start? Because the sex dreams, there's a drama going on, right? There's a drama going on. Confusion is normal because obviously no one wants that. Remember, it's not your father. Your father is just being used because they want you to look at that as abnormal as it is. Forget it is your father, right? Forget about that. There's nothing. You shouldn't be laughing. Sex dreams, guys. They're sex dreams are. I need to close the door for this one. Jimmy. Where's my tea? Can you boil water for me, please? I'll come and make my own tea. Because I'm getting cold now. I'm getting not cold, but. Hi. You guys are talking about something else now. Okay. Are you boiling more? Are you boiling the kettle?
Don't know how.
You must be out of your mind. Please go and boil it.
I don't know right here.
Close it. Hi, sex dreams, guys. They're different, isn't it? They're different, and there's no script there. There's no script there. It's script about what? Sex dreams you usually have them after pleasing yourself or being intimate. Bonnie, what are you talking about? Some of us are having sex dreams all the time. What are you talking about? It's script or what? I'm quite sure. Am I supposed to even talk about things like that? I think in this video I'm not going to be talking to putting it on. It's not right. I can't remember how it started, but I think there was some argument. All right, some argument, and then because remember, sometimes because remember how sex can be used in real life, right? It can be used for pleasure. It can be used for other things. It can be used for other different things. It can be used for other different things. So sometimes, right? This one is different. This one, guys, sex dreams is difficult because how do I explain sex dreams without having to think about other things? I think I'll stop here. Salami or Salani. Hey, look, you shouldn't be, look, forget about what the person, the face was, they used your father's face, obviously, just to make you feel bad, like you feeling bad afterwards, right? But the point was that you were happy there during the process, but then they were showing you the face now that you were enjoying yourself with what? Something you shouldn't be enjoying yourself in, something you should be puzzling you, right? So most of the sex dreams, when they happen, how ancestors talk to us, how ancestor spirits, guys, talk to us sometimes, especially when they're using sex. You should not be embarrassed about sex in your dreams. You should not be embarrassed about sex in your dreams. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You enjoying yourself. You get confused afterwards, Fine. The point was okay. Forget about the person that they were showing you in that, the mask that the person was wearing. Ancestors were using that face, which is very, very bad for ancestors, even for their standards to do that. But they do that. They do that sometimes. They do that. They do that to show sometimes that we will fall under that trap for our own satisfaction as well. We'll fall under that trap. But sex dreams, they're self-explanatory, guys. They are self-explanatory, meaning that the way your dreams start, the way things are happening, the way you're feeling about it, and the way you're feeling afterwards in that dream, and the way you'll be thinking in that dream as well, it will make sense. For me, the only thing that I can... should I be even advising on this one? So remember, the people that are in our dreams are our ancestors, spirits, and guides. And sometimes there will be that person as well that will be put in there. That one is the real person. So when is not that person, it is your people, and they're using different people, different characters of people to show you your flaws, right? To show you your weaknesses sometimes, or your strength in the using sex. You shouldn't be feeling bad about whoever it is that you're doing it with. If you are angry about it, if you're angry, if you're disgusted when you wake up, you're disgusted that your ancestors did that, you need to go back to them to explain to them that it is disgusting what they did, right? Forget about the enjoyment, obviously. If you enjoyed, yes, good. But the disgust, you need to tell them that, because sometimes they'll push you. They'll push you. So you need to tell them, right? If that's how you're feeling. If you're feeling, I'm not talking about in the dream, because in the dream, we see things, it's interesting. When you wake up, you're thinking about it properly. you feel disgusted, you need to tell your people that that is disgusting. Right? You need to tell them that. Sex should be enjoyable. Right? Should be enjoyable, and we should not be disgusted in those dreams. You should not be, no, this one is different. I cannot talk about things like that because it's like I'm now telling you things. Anyway, yes, but since this is happening to most of us in dreams, it should not, yes, as me as a healer, yes, I look forward to that. So if you guys are thinking sex is bad, then we have a problem. Some of us are enjoying ourselves. Anyway, I should be talking about that. That's not right, is it? Togoza Miss P. I dream ukuthi ke tlo pepis. There was this placenta on the floor. Hey guys, this reminds me of a Zulu to Sotho words. Okay, there was this placenta on the floor. Then, as I looked closely about pepis, and there was a huge snake inside. Then I woke up. Okay. Then what happened afterwards? Did you get any dreams afterwards, Miss B? After that dream, and how did you feel as well? Were you scared there when you're doing that? Okay, Tobela Marcos, what does it mean? You dream about swallowing a snake like being? Yeah, about a swallowing snake like a being. Guys, I think I'm gonna crop this video. Some people, they still feel bad about things. Anyway, what was I? What does it mean you dream about swallowing a snake like being? I felt like I've become one with me ancestors, but this queen lady said it was a bad woman and gave me herbs to drink. Okay. Was that a teaching dream then? I was supposed to vomit, but I did not vomit anything. Okay, I just said the drawing time. Okay. And what did she say afterwards, Thelma? Last night while I was sleeping, I felt a ghost throwing something, on top of me. And pulling the blankets was it. My ancestors waking me up. Look, Thelma, you should take away, at the moment, you should trust your ancestors. The moment you start thinking about negative things, you're going to have you're going to have a really difficult journey. Your ancestors will not allow anything to happen to you while they're working with you. Right? If you have just a little bit of distrust, you're gonna have a problem. Things are gonna be happening to your body. You're gonna be thinking there are people doing things to you that are not good. Because when ancestors are working with us in our bodies, a lot of things are gonna be happening to you, right? That don't seem normal in a way, like physically you cannot explain to people, right? So if you have a little bit of doubt when you're working with your ancestors on this, while you're at this this time in your journey, you will have a big problem. You should go to bed just telling your ancestors, giving your trust, all the trust to them, and telling them they should deal with anything the way they know how. That is not right. Because otherwise you will have a problem, guys. You have a problem. I know it's a big problem of this thing growing up. We are programmed to think bad things. When you go, you see someone there, someone is writing, you're going to be bewitched by this, this and that, this and that. Then you're going to have a problem. The moment that is mind control. You are letting the unknown control you. You don't trust your ancestors to deal with things. You will have a problem. It was a white horse, but I don't know yet, but it symbolizes what it symbolizes. It is amazing, I must say. That's beautiful. It sounds beautiful as well. It sounds beautiful. They will tell you. Yes, some ancestors, they do use horses. They use horses, but as well, whoever is using, there's always a reason why they'll use it like that, and they'll use it in that way. They'll use it in that way, but they will come and explain it to you. How does one differentiate one sex is a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it depends. It depends what kind of journey started, how they started you in your journey, right? If you have been started in a journey in a way that your ancestors, they introduced you to what they call it. Okay. Sometimes there are some spirits, right? I do not want to go into that line yet. I'll talk about it another day. Sometimes there are some spirits, right? When they are excited, when they are happy with you, they will show you like that. They will show you through that, like as a thank you. Some they do that. It's not something that people do, the spirits do all the time. Sometimes, depending on you as an individual, remember, you are not supposed to act up those things in dreams. You're not supposed to do things you don't want to do in dreams. You are not supposed to do anything you don't want to do in dreams. Sometimes those things will happen, right? It's very rare, but you should be aware of it. Sometimes there's some spirits that do that. Sometimes, and it's nothing. There's nothing bad with that. There's nothing bad with that. Sometimes sex could be a way when your people are just showing you something that you're lacking, right? When I'm saying you're lacking, meaning that something, you're behaving like this. Your behavior is like this. You're behaving like this using sex. You're behaving like this. Look at you behaving like this, right? Sometimes it is needed. It's needed. Sometimes, actually, as spiritual people, your people will find, and that's why I'm saying that there will be a person who will be used to bring you into this spiritual journey, like to bring you into, to ease you in the spiritual journey, will be helping you along the process spiritually. So when that happens, therefore, that means sometimes, guys, it's difficult to explain to you things like this if you haven't gone through the Kundalini kind of thing, where you actually feel love on its pure form. Your people introduce you to that bit of love on its pure form, where there is no one doing anything to you, there's no one touching you, but your people are introducing you to pure, unfiltered love, where you feel all that sexual energies that are happening without anyone touching you or doing anything to you. All right? So when we're taking that into the dream, with that knowing, taking that to the dream, so your people would have given you what? Someone, like you will have that spiritual partner, whereby it is nothing physical. In the dream, that person can appear in different forms. And when they come to you during that, it's not something that happens like every month or every 2 months. It's just that there will be a day that your people want you to feel that pure kind of love, sexual love. There's nothing like that physically, right? So they will use that. When I'm saying there's nothing like that physically, it doesn't exist physically. Physically, you cannot feel that. You will not be alive. And even in the dream, the way they introduce that person to you in that way. I'm just sharing this with you so that you don't look at sex in the way that you guys, some people are looking at sex, right? So they'll introduce it to you like that in small portions through the using that character that you understand. lerato la moya in those dreams, where sometimes they will give you that beat to actually have that kind of like that. But some sex in dreams, they're just nasty. And those ones, they're for reasons as well, for its nastinesses, right? So everything that when it happens to you in a dream, you have to understand, you have to try to understand what has caused you to be in that position where you are making love with someone. Or sometimes it's not even, doesn't feel like it's making love with someone. What has caused that to happen? Because then you will understand what your ancestors or spirits and guides are trying to tell you about you as a person. Because the drama would have started somewhere. They show you your behavior through sex. Then you feel whatever you feel. Then you, after that, you'll have the feelings of what? Whether you're okay, whether you're not okay, whether you when I'm saying that, I mean that as a person, you coming out of there like angry, or you come out of there saying, okay, it was all right, but why? Or you just, it was all right, I don't care, whatever, next dream, right? But you should always try to find out what is, you should have it in the dream, because it is a normal thing. If you are having it in real life, it should happen in dreams. If you're eating in real life, you should eat in dreams. If you everything you're doing in real life, you should do it in dreams. But it only becomes a problem when it is not normal in dreams, the way as it is not normal in real life, right? Just like everything else. So it should not be embarrassing either. If you are embarrassed about it in dreams, then you've got a problem. The problem is not with the person you're doing it with. The problem is with you as a person. And if you're going to wake up and have to go and do the cleansing, another thing you can do it is going to happen again. You're going to be cleansing. So what I'm trying to say is that you have to try and understand what led to that. What led to your ancestors creating this scenario for you? Because remember, it is them. What happens to your ancestors creating this scenario for you? Checking you out like this, testing you like this, right? Checking you like, and remember, when you're not happy with something, you should come out and tell your people you're not happy with something. But some sex dreams in there are things that someone someone has to help you get that out, so it doesn't happen, because it's not normal. Okay, it's not normal. But you should, as a spiritual person, if you're gonna be dealing with people, you're gonna be a spiritual person working. You look at sex in that way, like it's a bad thing. Someone comes to you, you're thinking like that. You've got a problem yourself as an individual. You understand? So you need to look at it in a good heart. Try to understand what could have caused it to happen like that. What could have caused your ancestors to bring out that beat to the surface. You understand? What could have happened? What could have caused that? But according to my ancestors, it should be, you should not involve yourself if you don't want to involve yourself. This is now I'm telling you about how it was explained to me. It's something that you should not involve yourself in that dream if you do not want to be involving yourself in it. It is something that it is you at that particular time when something like that is about to happen. You should consciously stop yourself from doing it if you don't want to do it. If you're doing it, then you should ask yourself why you were doing it. You're doing it and you're not happy as well. You should ask yourself why. Then we'll deal with you there. But remember, they'll use different faces. Sometimes they'll use a face that you like. They'll use a face you don't like. They'll use a face that is not right when you're looking at that person. Oh, that is not good. Why will that happen? Obviously, you go back to the complaint. Even if you were happy with it, you need to go and complain. Don't mess with me like that. Never again. You should not do that, because they're testing you. They are testing you. You need to go and talk to them. Okay, that is. Guys, we spend too much time talking about that. Okay, the problem with sex, like other healers programmed us to view it as Islam and cleansing is needed. Well, you can go cleanse. Some of us, we are happy dreamers, guys. I didn't say anything about anything. I'm just saying we dream happy. Thank you, go. No, I understand. Okay, guys, that is just that. I think we are done, isn't it? We've been talking. It is all because of who brought that thing out? Because of Selani. Oh, Selani. Okay, that is just that. So guys, it happens. Guys, we need to look at things like in physical life. What will happen to cause something like that in physical life? Would you be able to do other things that you don't want to do? In dream time, would you be able to do things that you don't want to do, including chasing? In real life, would you be able to people chasing you? Every time they come and chase you, you go running. Every day you're trying to, that is bullying. You're trying to relax and people start chasing you, you run. One day you're going to have to face them and talk to them. You cannot be doing this to me. That is, I'm talking about running. Eating. You're seeing yourself in the dream, someone is forcing food in your mouth. It is not normal. It's not normal. I mean, you need to compare dream space and physical space. And one thing I think a lot of you don't realize is that, because this is how my ancestors showed me how they work. One thing that you need to realize, guys, is that in those dreams, it is ancestors. They are playing different roles with you guys. And spirits, they are playing different roles with you guys. So they'll use the people that you know for all different reasons, right? Now, my father is like this. If I see my father in the dream and things like this are happening, it's not normal. My father is not like that. Then my ancestors, what is the point that my ancestors are trying to do here? If I'm seeing my brother like that in a dream, and in real life my brother is like this, it is not normal. Remember, it's a role. The ancestors, I think when the time comes, they'll show you how they work, right? They show me how they work, right? So my ancestors, my brother is behaving like this. In real life, it doesn't behave like this. It's not normal. Why my ancestors are showing me this like that? You know, animals, animals' behaviors. Animals are like this. Animals live like this, right? We see animals like this. But these animals are behaving like this? It's not normal. Animals don't behave like this. What are my people trying to tell me here? Oh, now I get the message. Oh, I'm in this place, in school. I'm in school behaving like this. And normally in school, the school that I went to up to now, I never seen behavior like this. And they're showing me behaving like this. It is not normal. What are my ancestors trying to tell me here? I'm in a police station. At the police station, you know, these people are here to protect us as people, right? The citizens, right? And they're there to make sure that the law is enforced. I'm in the police station because I'm there to deal with law enforcers. What am I doing there? Because remember, it's a role. Your ancestors are there dressed up in police uniforms, using the faces that you know in real life, you know, and some faces that you don't know. Okay, I'm in the police station. I'm talking to these police people. I'm talking to my ancestors, right? What are my ancestors saying here? And what am I saying? And what am I thinking? And what am I feeling about the whole situation? I was not happy. Something was not done properly. Partly. Take me back. I need to deal with that police officer. Obviously, they're not going to take you back. They're going to listen to you. Now I'm in this other setting. What is it? What am I dealing with here? I'm in a different kind of setting. I'm in a cafe. What am I doing in a cafe? Am I eating there or am I working there? Okay, if I'm eating there, that means I'm a paying customer. I have to behave like this. And the people who are working there, my ancestors, they are serving me. They have to behave like this. They are checking me out. They want to see how I'm behaving with them. So this is about behaviors, isn't it? So my ancestors, they're serving me things that I didn't ask for. And when I'm complaining, they're not listening to me. They're just throwing plates. My ancestors, there's a problem here. Start behaving properly in that cafe or restaurant. These are, guys, the moment you start looking at your ancestors like that, this journey will be very, very easy for you. You're never going to get scared of anything you see. You will understand that when you see people that are different, these people are not from the real life, you know that there are some spirits or some entities. Now you can separate the entities and you can separate your ancestors, you can separate the water spirits, you can separate everything. You know, when you're dealing with these people who look like this, you deal with them like that. When you're dealing with ancestors, you deal with them like that. When you're dealing with other people unknown, this is how you approach them, because some unknown entities, the way you approach them, you really have to approach them with, you really have to crawl, not literal, metaphorical. Like really, the respect has to be earned. So the way I approach them, because these are known things, are known entities in that spiritual realm, whatever it is, realm there, that I don't understand yet, I need to approach them like this. But I know my ancestors are in the background watching me. They're not going to let these people eat me up in those, even if they eat me up, they're going to swallow me, they're going to spit me out. Because obviously they're going to want to chew me. They're going to get me out, obviously. They just wanted to see if I'm going to be fighting. But if I show them that I'm not scared of them, they're going to deal with me properly. This is how we deal with ancestors. The moment you go to ancestors and face them with fear, this journey will be difficult. It's the same thing as with real time, with people in real life. If you face someone with fear, they're going to be, the way they deal with you is going to be totally different, because someone, that one, well, look at the way they're coming and talking to me. They are so they are fearful of me. Look at them. I mean, they really, this one I can just, I'm talking about people who are really bad. Okay, they'll deal with you like that. They'll use your fear to deal with you. So that's why in African spirituality, we should trust who? Our ancestors out there. Me, coming out with my own weaknesses and my fears, I'm gonna come out and tell you about things that I fear and really scare you, scare the hell out of you, and tell you, oh my gosh, you seen snake? Oh my gosh, that snake, what was it? Oh my gosh, that is bad. You need to partner. You need to start cleansing. And if you're not strong, you do not trust your ancestors, that fear is gonna be with you. You're gonna be in that dream. The moment you see a snake, you're gonna be fearful. You're gonna be like that. That's just that. Okay, what was the problem? Okay, all right. Today I will not run like serious. I will have to face them and communicate to them. Kitumates, Hahul. Okay, many thank you. No, I understand you, Runati. Kitumates, Hahulu. Thank you so much for. and remember as well, you need to greet us with the way you greet as well, so that we know we learn your language as well. You need to greet me with your language so we understand it. So that next time when we get ancestors speaking in Silozi. Yeah, Silozi is almost similar. It's similar to Sahana anyway. When I was trying to understand this language, I think I did tell you guys that I did try to learn a little bit of the language and stuff like that. There was a girl I was following on YouTube who was teaching Silozi. So yeah, it's the same language as we speak, because there were some words that my people were using that were too deep. They were going towards Silozi, like Lumelan, like those kind of, they were going to like way back. So Silozi was helping me actually at that stage. All right. Okay, all right. Sisters, yes, it's Lozi, it's like that. KM is what Tswana and Sesotho. And yes. Thelma Manzuza, sisters, show me exactly the clothes I'm to wear, the colors that you are wearing today. Which ones? These ones? Or these ones? This is interesting. You mean this one? The Mandawi, but anyway, these people they are together. Okay. Silozi, my sister from east of Africa. Okay. Yes, that's very great. Madume. Okay. You see, this is the thing with it's Silozi. The D's are the L's. Madume, yeah. Well, okay. Okay. Like Madume, Dumelan, Mulume, okay, Mulume. Okay, clapping hands like you. Okay, that's very good to know. So you should greet me like that so that I get used slowly, so I can go back to. Remember, these are like the language. I think when I was from starting school, we were not using the D's when we were trying to. They were teaching us Sut. Then it became. Like a Mwana was Mwana kind of thing. I think it's Lozi goes there as well. Anyway, that's me going another way. Okay. Oh, Tama is from there as well. So you see, guys, you guys are meeting each other there. Thank you, having you available yourself. Really, it was greatly appreciated. You make my journey a little easier. Oh, yes, guys. And you know the way we are meeting as well. I mean, a lot of people that are meeting here in this journey. I find like most of the ones here in UK. I'm finding that a lot of them we are sharing totems. Like it's like our people are connecting us together. You know, sharing totems like my partners and my maternals. It's very interesting how we get connected as well. Remember, most of these connections are not just connections like that. They mean a lot to our people as well. So that is just what I meant. Yes. How long have I been? 2:25. Guys, I've been speaking so fast that I actually thought we were speaking for at least 3 hours. Anyway, so that is just that. As Tuesdays we are here to talk freely, guys. It's not only about your dreams. Remember, it's not only about dreams. As spiritual people, it's not about dreams that we're dealing with. We're dealing with real life things. Real life issues. Some of us, we're losing friends as well. As we're going in this journey, you know, your ancestors, they start cutting people out of your lives. And you start wondering what the hell. So it's not only that. So I'm just hoping that we will use Tuesday as much as we can to heal each other, you know, because healing comes in different forms. Remember that it comes in different forms. Sometimes not only healing and learning as well, because I found as well that I'm learning a lot things that you guys are asking me that I don't know of. Then my people get to explain them properly to me, which is very good, I think. Yes, which is very good. So you see, you need to use. I almost said you need to use your time wisely. That is the Isithunywa. That is my Isithunywa saying you need to use your time wisely. Anyway, so yes, guys, it's like that. Spirituality is like that. We helping and healing each other as we go along. Yes, we are all connecting, isn't it? We are all connecting. So yes, so that is. I mean, if you guys are done, that is. There's nothing else to talk about. So tell me, guys, what you think. Now that we've gone there, now I'm interested to know. Because I know since I've been on this journey, not many people talk about things like that. Talk about what I've noticed, people don't talk about food, people don't talk about sex, people don't talk about what else? What else? What else? What else people don't talk about? Yeah, things like that. And then other things. No, this is just me talking in general, right? Other things. People don't understand that these journeys, when we're going through this journey, most of the time we are learning a lot about ourselves, meaning that there's a lot of things that are going to be coming out about us that we don't want in the surface. So when we are going to people and you see things that you should be talking about and you hide them, people don't realize how difficult it is for them, not for the person they're going to, because only by talking about things openly. Remember, as healers, we are bound by our code of conduct. If like now, if I talk about someone in who comes to me, I'll be messed up. I'll be scared to even go to bed. You understand? My people, that I wouldn't even want to find out. That is how it is. So when you're going through this journey, you need to open. I'm not talking about open on live show, okay? On live session. When you're going to people for help, we need to be open. We need to open to people so that they can help us heal. They can help us heal. If you go there in the first place and you're not being honest, you might as well just be wasting time and money, because the point of going to a healer most of the time, not only that you've got gifts, is to get yourself healed. You understand? Is to get yourself healed. So, and if you don't think the healer as well has dealt with issues that you think, that's why I'm saying that when you go to someone, you need to ask your people to look into someone, because they can tell that person will be able to help you in that way, all those things. But then when you want to go to someone, like the way I'm coming to you, all makeup and stuff like that. I do not want you to see me without makeup. And you go to someone with makeup, and the following day you go with makeup, then you've got a problem, because when you go home and you take the makeup off, you're going to see yourself and it's not going to be funny. And it's not going to be fun. The reason why I'm saying this is that I see it as a problem. That we should relax more. We should relax more as people going through this journey. We should relax more. You do not want to be a healer still dealing with issues that could have been dealt with at an early stage, because those are the issues that comes out first before your people start giving you these gifts. They try to heal you first. So if you go to someone and you don't want to heal that bit first, you've got a problem. You've got a problem. You do not want to go to someone and start receiving gifts. You want to go to someone and get someone to help you to be in the state that when the gifts are coming to you, they find you in that peace. Obviously, it's not going to be taking everything out. You're going to be going through some stages and cleansing again, right? I'm just telling you this so that you remember this when you go to someone. You need to be open. You need to be open. You understand? I think maybe the problem that the thing that we might have as a healer, as healers, okay, maybe it's just me, is that when someone comes to you, you don't you don't sign anything to say anything said here is gonna stay here, meaning that the confidentiality. I think people still worry because there's no something that you sign that says I'm gonna be confidential with your information. So they tend to come to you and they think it is about they think it's about something else when it's about the person, not their ancestors and their gifts. The person. Anyway, that's just that. I think I don't know why. Maybe I'm just guided to talk about that. 2 weeks back, I had this dream about a lady giving me power muthi, and I started eating. She was a South African lady. Gosh, I'm dry. Okay. Let's see if my internet is back because the weather looks so right now. So maybe it's back so I can talk freely without having to look there. Okay, it's not back. Gosh, what the hell is happening today? Okay, I'll restart. All right. Who always, okay. She was a South African lady who always buy for me things for my business, and she was telling me my business will be booming if I eat muthi. Okay, I wrote the tea. Okay, then what happened? Powder muthi, I mean. Okay, then what happened afterwards? Because sometimes it's just for people trying to get your attention and showing you that, sometimes these kind of things are teaching dreams. It's not like you have to go to a South African lady, a healer. They just use people that you know, that a healer gives someone muthi. That muthi is to help what? Someone to succeed in their business. Excuse me. Now we need to find out what kind of muthi is that so that we can come to you, Ronity. You need to find what kind of muthi it is. Some of us are struggling here. Our businesses need to boom. With the man, teachings really helped me to understand my journey in so many ways. Oh, totally. What does it mean when you dream of given numbers while you are still partly? I was given number 7 and 8. How were the numbers given to you, Stella? How were the numbers given to you? Why were they given to you? Dreams with numbers, guys, they are very specific. How were they given to you? Yes, how were they given to you? Gosh. All right, looks like I'm coming back to reality now with this one. Okay. Oh, we back. Gosh, we back. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes. How were the numbers being given to you, Stella? The numbers were given to you how? Okay. How were the numbers given to you? Guys, I need something. I need something hot. Guys, remember, I'm still here. I just need one. I can't say minute, isn't it? I just need few seconds so I can get tea or coffee. So I can be good. I can hear even my voice is going. Can you tell someone to get me tea? I've got everything in the cup, okay? Not you, Jimmy. Where's Daddy? Can you tell him? I just put my cup there. I'm boiling water. All I just need is water in the cup. That's all. Now, where's my Vaseline? My lips. Okay. Where was I? All right, guys. What is happening? All right. You guys don't have anything to share anymore. So, I think that is we've done everything that we could have done. And at least we spent some time, isn't it, guys? Okay. Okay. And what, did she come back and say what the message is? The message was. Did she come back and say what the message was? Did she come back and say what the message was? Because if she said that, that means she'll come back again. If she hasn't, she'll come back and tell you what the numbers are for. So you need to go back to her to say, okay, I understand the numbers represent the message, grandma. So what is the message? Because now you're talking back to her. She came to you, she gave you the numbers. Now you need to go back to her and say, what is the message, grandma? Talk to her nicely, because there is people that they like you, like, my grandma, I saw the numbers, and he said they represent they represent the message. I've seen that. I've written them down. It is stating and what? Oh, it's number 7 and number 8. So yes, I got that, my grandma. So what is the message? Because some messages, they will give you something first, then they'll give you another thing afterwards. Okay? Because she already told you it represents something, so she'll come and tell you what it is, the message. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Just go back to her. She'll give you the message. So at least you're opening that line of communication with her. Okay. My third, Cecilia, my third eye always pulsates whenever I'm watching you and other spiritual teachers. Is that normal? Yes, it's normal. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. Maybe it's a way of your people. It depends. It depends what kind of. It depends what they want to open, what they want to show you. So yeah, sometimes things like that. Some people you're with them, they start burping. Because there are people they just want to come out and talk to you. You understand? Because there are some healers who do that. You'll be sitting down with someone start doing and you can tell this Amanda you know, like those burps, you know, not the sangoma burps, you know, the burps like, oh, not this, not the sangoma ones, but the like you know, like the Mandawi swans. They start doing those things because all they want is just for you to start saying, and then they start getting too excited. Hey, that is my people. Mukaringa. So that's what they just want to get. They get excited because they see one of them, one of their people. They do that. So anyway, Tandile, I have been listening, and I didn't want to ask anything. Okay, but now I think I should ask. Okay, Tandile, what is it? I keep on dreaming, preparing to go to school, but I end up not going to school. Either I can't find my school skirt or end up passing the school or end up at the school gate. Bottom line is I end up not getting inside the schoolyard or classes. Okay. Then you've got a problem, and they're just showing you the problem that you have. So that you have a problem. They want to teach you something, but the problem is here. You can't get to that place where you're going to be learning. You get lost, you don't find your way. Because remember, just think about it as in, forget it's a dream. Take yourself away from the dreamland. Think about it as in, it is a school, it is a physical things we're dealing with here. You know where the school is. Now, you cannot get to that school because, okay, you see yourself preparing. We're talking about physical here now. We're taking it to physical, to the real life, right? The reality. You keep on preparing to go to school, but you end up not going to school. Why do people behave like that? But since we're not talking about people, we're talking about you, Tandik. Why would someone prepare to go to school but not go to school? What would have stopped someone to do something as important as going to school, be marked present, even if they don't want to learn, but be marked present? Sit down there in front of the class, on your table. Just be there. Pretend as if you're listening. At least you're in that school. What could stop you from doing just the simple thing as that? To pretend to actually be there in the class listening. But you cannot even be bothered to go to school, to even go in the school yard. That is the first one. We are talking about the reality, isn't it? You need to just try and think about it. What kind of person is the person who will do that, who prepare to go to school and not go to school, can't be bothered staying at home? The second one is that, okay, you know where the school is. But on the day of the school day, your memory, you have a memory lapse. You cannot remember where the physical school, remember the school is a fixed address, it doesn't move. You cannot remember where it is. It is not about the school now. We're talking about what? The memory. The memory. You cannot remember. What else? Gosh, this one is doing that nonsense again. Okay. All right. Okay. I can't find the school. Oh, you can't find the school skate and end up passing the school. Okay, you can't find the school skate. All right. And you end up passing the school. All right. And end up at the school gate. All right. Or end up at the school gate. Bottom line is I'm not getting inside the school yet or school classes. Then you've got a problem. How are you going to learn about the most important things about your life in this journey without actually being in a place of learning? How are you going to learn things without how are you going to be learning about things properly without being in the place where you're supposed to learn? So who's going to be teaching you, and how and where? Since your teachers are waiting for you in school, but you are nowhere to be found. So who are they going to be teaching in your present instead of you? We're talking about physically now. Now, in the dream state, your people are just showing you what they're dealing with. In the dreams, it is a way of your people showing you that this is what they're dealing with, right? You are not, we're now looking at your control, the way you look at things, okay? Okay, you can't even find, you're so disorganized, you can't even find your skirt. you are so disorganized. You okay. Sometimes you're trying to prepare and stuff like that, but it's like sometimes really you don't have you have no care in studying because you're preparing, but you cannot go to school. You can't be bothered. So you can't be bothered. You. The other one is that you are disorganized. And then when you get there, you get into the school gate. Those are the things that your people want you to deal with. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the Tandile. And don't worry about the way I'm talking to you about it. It's just a way for your people to for your way for your people to show you things that you need to work on. Right? You need to work on those things. Those are your problems. They want you to work on. You understand? You need to let them, you need to go to school. You need to tell them that you need to start learning properly. Okay? If you're ready. If you're ready. This is what is happening to you there is what is happening to you in real life. You are like that. That's what your people are telling you. That you're like that. But since I don't know anything that is happening with you, I'll just use your ancestors' words that you're like this, disorganized, you can't care, you can't even care about something very important at school. You even worried about you can't find a skirt and stuff like that. So disorganized. But those are the things. Don't think you're the only one who's going through things like that. It's not. It's a normal thing. When our ancestors are showing us our weaknesses, they do that. They do that. Sometimes they even show you playing cards outside the school gates, and your friends they're living. They're when I'm saying playing cards, I'm just adding up spices. They will show you you're going to school, you're wearing school uniform. You go and stand in the school yards like you're walking with your friends going to school, schoolmates going to school. You just sit down outside the school. You start opening your cards. You start playing. You're looking. You find me here. So we can continue playing the cards. And your school friends are going in. And when they come out, they find you. Can we continue playing the cards? And they're telling you, you missed the class, the lesson today. It was like this. It's just a way of ancestors. That's how they talk to us, just to show you your faults. You need to look at those things, right? You need to look at those things because you want to end up in school so that you know what it is that you need to work on. Or not what to, obviously they are showing what you need to work on, but you need to go to school so that you can learn about those plants. You can learn more about different kind of plants, different kind of ancestors, and how different ancestors work. You want to learn, you want to be taken to those classes so they can tell you about the njeti, what it means. They can tell you about different kind of ancestral cloth. That is why we want to go in the class, so we can learn about those things. We don't want to not get there and start going and asking what the njeti mean when ancestors want to take us to the class so they can show us how how they make njeti and how they wear it. Right? That is the school dreams. Where was I? Okay. And don't ever be embarrassed, Chanti. There's nothing embarrassing there. Never ever be. Okay. I had been napping for a few minutes and felt a presence by my bed. I relaxed. And somehow knew it was an elderly man. He had papers with writings and proceeded to fax them into my head 3 times. Okay. That is information, Buipelo. It felt ticklish. I almost giggled and he proceeded to touch my throat and my upper back and let. All right. Oh, that's interesting. That sounds like a big dream. Information being given to you, touching your throat. Okay. Tell us how you feel after. What kind of information you received after that? What kind of information? What time of these are? Look, if someone is putting paper and they're fixing. Guys, you just have to think about it as in like a paper, right? They are writing something. He had writing on it. Proceeded to fax them into my head. So it faxes something. You fax it quickly. There, it gets to someone. So the information is sent fast to you, right? They're giving you information. They're sending it fast to you, right? So there's nothing to be worried about. You can give as much as you like. Is a good thing. Touching your throat and upper back and left. That's interesting. That's interesting. Throat and upper back. Throat and upper back. Oh, why am I saying throat? Throat and upper back. So that's interesting. We'll know what it is. What happens to your body? Tell us what is happening to your body as well after this dream. Okay. All right. Where was I? Okay. DK lady. Okay. Yes, Arkhanyeng, and Khanya. We're still Khanyeng, guys. We still, for those people who don't know Khanya, we still sharing light to each other. I'm sharing it and I'm taking it back from you. All right. Okay. What was that? Okay, Arkhanyikamuka, please carry on teaching us. We are listening. When you speak, it's like our ancestors are speaking through you. Okay, Kim, similarly to Tandile, I spent years looking for my bag, roaming around the schoolyard. Just moving between classes. I recently went to a varsity lecture, but all seats were taken. Okay. All seats were taken. So what did you do about it? Because sometimes you need to make sure you find yours. I used to be like one of those people. I'll go to class and then I'll feel bad that some people are not sitting and I want them to come and sit on my seat and stuff like that. And then I'll be there standing at the back because my people were showing me as well that I'm still lacking somewhere there. And because obviously you're in the class there, you're you're supposed to be attending, is your day to attend, right? So why is your chair not there? You need to find out why your chair is not there. It should be there because it's expected that there are going to be many students there. And if there were many students and you were left standing there, it was full and you were left standing there, stand your ground, ask for your chair. My people, I'm not going to be standing out in university classes, standing there when everyone else is sitting down. Make sure you get me a chair. In the next dream, I want to see myself sitting down and learning. I paid for this. You paid for your university, isn't it? It's not free, is it? Is it free? Well, either way, money has been paid. Whether you didn't pay for it, but you need a chair. You're in university. That is good. Okay, KM. Remember, I'm just sharing this with you so that you deal with your people. You talk back to them. You're standing there, and because sometimes when they're showing you like that, it's either you're standing there and you're not gonna complain. They're just showing you your leg still. You're still lacking that bit. You're gonna be there and you don't know what is happening. You're supposed to be in class. You were there on time, but you're standing there and you can't see any seat. You don't say anything. You don't ask. You don't ask where your seat is. As a student at university, you're gonna just let it go, and the whole lecture you're gonna be standing there. Physically, you need to stand your ground. You need to ask. Your chair should be there. You are expecting a chair when you're supposed to be at the university in your class, in your lecture room. It should be there. I mean, I'm talking about physically. You should stand your ground. If I'm here, I'm on time, things like I'm expecting things to be done because obviously I showed up. Don't waste my time. Anyway, so that is just that one. Remember, we're taking it from the school, taking it to physical. They're taking it physically, they're taking it to school. Taking it from the school, you're taking it out of school, physically working your magic. Because it needs to balance each other, right? Your people have looked at you, they think you're supposed to be in that class. You looked at yourself, you're in the class, and things are not done the way you think it's supposed to be done. Physically complain. Okay, when I'm saying complain, guys, remember when I'm saying complain, for me, complaining is normal, right? I complain. It's like when I'm talking to my people about something that was not right in the dream, it is my complaint, right? So don't ever start thinking about, oh, it's formal, I have to write letters and stuff like that. No, it is not right. It is a complaint. It's not right. It's a complaint. It is good. Thank you. I didn't understand that one. Confusion. What were you trying to say? What are you actually saying? The whole thing doesn't make sense. This dream doesn't even make sense. Even for you, it must have. Forget myself sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Bonnie Gogo. Okay, I had a dream of my ex this week. She was trying to get back with me, but I kept ignoring and turning her down. Where was I? Turning her down in the dream. Couldn't it mean something? In real life, she still wants me, but I don't. When I consult, they also tell me she's following me. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right. So this ex, why are you not with her? Is there any reason why you're not with her? Is an ex. Obviously, you broke up. The reason why I'm asking you this question, Bonnie, is because when we're talking about love, where love is involved, whether it's ex or existing or no longer existing, I'm talking about in relationship. We need to try and work out what is it that our ancestors want to bring out to us. If this person is still appearing in your dreams and they want to get close to you and you don't want to be close to them in the dream, what is happening in real life? Because now we're gonna be personal. What's happening in real life with you and X, because it's an X, right? What is happening in real life? Because in the dream, it's just they're running something, isn't it? Something that is in the background, but it's popping out now. So you can deal with it. What is happening in real life? Where was I? Okay. I'm not talking about what the healers are saying. I'm talking about you and her, or what you're thinking about her in real life. Okay. It feels okay. That one I wrote down. Okay. Okay. What did you think? What did you think? Maybe it would be nice to know how you thought about it. Okay. In my understanding, Gogo, I'm currently going through self-initiation. I really thought the dreams are showing me that my ancestors don't want me to go to my initiation school because I'm being taught everything by them. No, they'll take you to school is necessary. You need to be in that class. because it's your initiation, isn't it? They will be initiating you. Anytime there's something they need to help you with, or anytime they want to teach you something new, they'll take you to the class setting. Around, okay. Tobela, there is an owl which always hoot at my homestead. 3 times, woo, woo, woo. Is that how it does? What is the meaning of it? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Aaron, I don't know. What is happening to you spiritually? What did you think it meant? Or what do you think the all meant to you? What's your association with it? Gosh. Hey, the all things, the association, because as well, me growing up, hearing that the association with it was not a good association. But now that I understand the spiritual journey, it's a different thing. The way our people were telling us things when we were growing up, and the way things are being revealed now is totally different. So it's a different thing. Guys, it's 3 o'clock, guys. I'm going to be going soon. I hear you, Google. Thank you. Anyway, I went to look for an alternative class with everybody else who didn't get a seat, I went to look for an alternative class with everybody else who didn't get a seat, and along the way we sang indigenous. We typically will sing as kids. Okay, all right. So that means you were not in your in the right class. Okay, so that is good. That is good. So your dream is revealed to you. You were not in the right class. You were being shown. You went to the wrong class. Then you went to the right one. So that is interesting. That's very good, KM. Thanks. Thank you, Google, for the clarity. Thank you, Amagu. I have to go do Ufemba ritual. I'm so nervous. Did your people tell you that you need to go and do Ufemba, Stella? Well, they must have. But you shouldn't be nervous. You shouldn't be nervous. Ufemba, there's nothing to be nervous about. It's nothing bad happening there. It's just that it's like it's kind of spiritual cleansing, isn't it? But they're doing it nicely for you. So there's nothing to be scared of. You should be excited. You're looking forward to rescue your people. You understand? You need to look at it as a journey to rescue your people. So the day you should be so excited because you're gonna come out. You're gonna come back with people who are good, they're nice, thinking nicely, clearly, and very happy as well. So Ukfemba should be looked at that. You are going somewhere to cleanse your people and yourself, as like you're going to rescue them. I'm going to get my people out. I'm going there to get my people out. So then when you go there, I'm gonna come back with them. I'm coming back with them. So you'll feel better. Okay. Right. Now, go ahead and dream. I was I was with people. I think after body, that will be it. I was with people at great heights, and I could see other people jumping into big river from where we were standing. And then what? And then what happened, Tabel? Bonnie, we broke up when I went to varsity. Due to distance, for now I have her blocked everywhere on social media, but she still tries to contact me. I moved on because she wasn't faithful and had a child. There's nothing wrong with having a child. Oh, you mean she was not faithful and had a child while you... Okay, I get you. Okay, so maybe you obviously if you block someone, that means you're still upset about them. So maybe you need to see what it is that your people are trying to make you heal using the X in your dreams. What it is that you're being helped to heal. When they appear in your dreams, what is being shown to you? The bit that still need healing. You understand? You need to look into that, because most of these people, they're helping us in those dreams. People will be using them if there's still a part that hasn't healed. Because when you're just breaking up with someone, you're in love with someone, and the next thing you break up out of things like that, there's still that beat there that needs to be healed. So until that is healed, they will still be showing you in the dreams. You understand? They'll be so. Now that you said that, okay. Okay, she was trying to get back to you. So you need maybe you need to talk to her. Maybe you need, because if you blocked her, that means you're still angry. Blocking someone, it means you yourself are still, you're not, you. The moment you block someone, guys, let's just be realistic. The moment you block someone, no matter how much they disturb you, your peace, you block them. The fact that they are blocked on your phone is blocked. When you look at your phone, you see blocked contact. That is an issue you need to deal with. You need to deal with it. You need to deal with it. Now you need to deal with it, because we only, when we're angry, we do that, and we don't want to even deal with it, right? You block. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist anymore. Was there, but it's not there anymore. Your ancestors now are bringing her for you to deal with it, so you can heal that bit. You can face that bit of it. Remember, in this journey, we have to heal all these kind of things, all our exes. If you left someone hanging, your ancestors are going to bring them in your dreams. You're going to see them, and then you're going to feel bad. I just left someone hanging like that. That's just not right. And I'm going to be a healer. What kind of a healer am I going to be? You know, maybe I need to apologize. Things like that, they're not normal. I can't do this. I can't believe I did that to someone else. Or someone did something wrong. I really hate them. I hated them. Then I didn't want to deal with them. But still, when I think about them, I'm still angry. Then your ancestors, they're bringing them in your dream again. You forgot about it. It's been years. You haven't seen them, because you're so angry that you blocked them. Now the ancestors are bringing them out. Ooh, they're upset. How dare they? So it's just for you to heal. You're going to heal. They're going to help you heal that bit. You'll heal it. Don't worry. Anyway, you're going to heal it. That's just that. Okay, that's just that. Guys, we'll talk again. Remember, I'll try and be here again when I get the chance. Well, I've got all this time until the kids' children, they open in September. So okay. Shouldn't say. Yes, yes, I've got all the time. I've got all the time. I'm on a holiday, meaning that I'm on a holiday, work holiday. So yes, so you might see me popping up here now and then. So, and please, if you want me to talk about something, you want me to talk about specifically for something that is very important for you, that if I've dealt with it, I will do a live session and talk about it, and then you guys, you can be directing it, because it's something to do with you. Anyway, so you'll be giving me something to talk about, because as well sometimes I just think, what am I going to talk about? I do come online from if I was trying to go to Mozambique to do it, and it was great. Tobela, Toboza, Ndauwe, Kamagu, Mulmele, Ewela, Lisedi, Khotsong, Khanyang Kamuka. Khanyang.